we're good to go. All right. In that case, hello everyone,
Hello.
and welcome to the Silver Arrows, where Jordan has metamorphosed back into his natural state of a gelatinous cube.
Oh no!
Oh, did we lose Jordan?
Jordan's
Dead.
it's suspended. Let's just say that.
Jordan has entered the void.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay.
Yes, thanks.
We can hear you. We can't
Where
see
are
you because you've entered the abyss, but we can hear you.
Yes.
Hope you're having fun in there.
Oh, that's why. That's right. Because I don't have my. That's right. Okay. I will just turn off the camera then.
What?
So we
Okay.
spent.
All right.
So we spent
All right.
like what
Okay.
3 minutes watching you walk on the camera just for you to turn off the camera.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you for
Sorry.
this, Jordan.
I forgot how I had my whole thing set up.
Okay, it's fine. I am your dungeon master, Harper Scott, and I'm joined by Quinn as Torvi, Jonathan as Orangundir, Mads as Ro, Jordan as Zafrab, and Kenny as Flindle, and Andy as Gosberg.
Yes.
Woo!
And we
Got the whole
are
squad.
quarantined. We're
not quarantined.
we are in no, that's some bullshit. We are in self-imposed exile.
Yes.
Which yeah, we are going to be playing D&D from the comfort of our homes,
Yes.
or other people's homes, as the case may be. And we're gonna finish up some fucking giant stronghold shit today, maybe. So let's, without further ado, so you guys, last time we left off, you were in this dungeon,
Yeah.
and you fought a dragon,
And we won.
and you won.
You did.
You did real good. I'm proud of you guys.
Yes.
But yeah, you defeated Brazamol, the red worm.
Yes, we
You
did.
laid him to rest,
No, we didn't. We killed him.
He's
Straight
now
up murdered
feast
him.
the worm.
as well as the reanimated corpse of King Snurre, the fire giant.
He's double dead.
Yeah,
Yes.
double dead. He's been killed twice now.
By two different people.
Yes. You guys pulled off a lot of really cool moves. Flindle Cash found a Dragon Slayer rapier. Gosberg pulled off one of the coolest halfling tosses in the history of D&D.
That was pretty badass.
Everyone had their own moments to shine. But we can't get into that, otherwise we'll be here for 5 hours, because goddamn, that was a fucking cool fight.
Yeah.
But moving on, so you guys rested
Bless you.
in Zafrab's magnificent mansion,
Mhm.
and
Yes.
in the Dragon's Cave.
Yeah.
And that is where we have left off. So you guys awaken. Orangundir, your eye was kind of gouged by the dragon's tail, but
Yeah.
I allowed you. With Rose magical healing, it is mostly okay.
Can he see though?
Yeah, it's just a little bit off, but you can still see with it.
So can I also say if there's enough time, out of goodwill for Gosberg, to take like a small section of the dragon hide.
You guys have
And
already looted the dragon.
I know, but like in order to make a dragon hide eye patch, just in case that the eye doesn't grow back perfectly.
In case
The
it
dragon tail
festers
eye patch would
That'd be cool.
and dies.
You know what? Yeah, I'll say like you guys can definitely do that. Like that's not. I think you take a try or two at it, and I'm not even gonna make you make a crafting check. You just you take some string that you guys had and grab a little patch of dragon hide, and you make a Rungundir dragon hide eye patch.
Now, how's the eyeball thing? Is it good or bad?
It hurts. But
It hurts? Well, I made you this, a little underloo for your eyeball.
They healed you more.
oh, thank you, Gosberg. That means a lot.
Yes.
I put it on. I was
Did
able.
you healed more?
Hmm?
You
Do you want
guys.
me to heal you more?
I think I've tried to heal it more recently, but it doesn't seem to get any better.
Does it need a hug?
I'll hug you.
Thank you.
I hug Rungan deer.
Okay.
I
So
feel
you
much-
guys.
I high five a Rungan deer.
I push you off.
You guys are in Zathrab's magnificent mansion, attended to by the many tiny night servants. You've eaten breakfast. You have rested up. You have all your hit points and spells back.
Woo.
Gang, gang.
Woot woot.
And you're ready to take on the day and do whatever other role play you guys want to do. I'm just giving you your given circumstances that you're in this pocket dimension still at the moment.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you are rested.
Now we are rested.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We've got all our hit points and land hands points and everything's good and
All of
popping.
it's right.
Yep.
Okay.
we're popping.
What are we doing, people?
Where's my pencil?
Okay, well,
Press on, right?
press on.
There it is.
No
Yeah.
point in delaying the inevitable.
All right. So you guys, Jordan, are you still with us?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Right,
You're
yeah.
very quiet.
Yeah.
And without the camera, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you guys exit the mansion, and the first thing that you are struck by is a boulder. No, I'm joking. What, Jonathan?
Ah!
I just wanted to say I wanted to switch out just a few spells really quick.
Okay, yeah, no, you absolutely switch out your spells. You do that, because this doesn't concern you entirely at the moment.
Can I switch out my spells?
Right.
You don't. No, shut up. This concerns Gosberg,
Yo.
because you guys might recall that you left the weasel, Noodle, or Schmoopers as it was once called, and Cornelius to watch over the treacherous dwarf Obmi
Oh,
Ironstein.
I forgot about that fool.
Yeah.
Yes. You had left them in the secret hallway to watch over Obmi.
Oh my gosh, did both of
And
them starve to
your
death?
magical connection, your inherent connection to Cornelius allows you to sense him. And you can use his senses up to a mile away, and you know you're not a mile away. You sense that Cornelius is no longer around. To the point that, like, this isn't just like, oh, he's more than a mile away, because even then you would still kind of feel him. You sense he is gone. He has been sent back. He has been poofed.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking dead.
I mean, can you really kill an ethereal being though?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I guess in D&D everything has a hit point.
He's not dead. He's just poof.
He's not dead yet.
He's just
Yeah,
gone.
he has to.
And we already killed Snurre and he was dead, and now he came back and now he's dead again. What do you call that?
He wasn't alive.
Necromancy.
was
Yeah, he wasn't
reanimated.
alive. He was
He was
undead.
It was a sin against the gods.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, everyone, I don't want to alarm anyone, but who here has the best connection to the weasel?
I
That
don't
would be
know.
Jonathan.
I take
Or
it.
a Rungan deer.
Okay, Oranganda, you may leave the room right now.
Why?
How do I put this lightly?
He's gonna smite the fucking weasel, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Is
Okay,
that what
so
the kids call it
I
nowadays?
need help right now because I do not know what's the best way to tell everyone that the weasel is likely dead.
Oh, you just said it.
Did I? Okay, well, I'll just say it then. The weasel is probably dead. Also, Cornelius got proofed, and the ghost is likely either dead or gone.
So that means.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie, Roman, you're a cool-blooded son of a bitch. You're just running a weasel guy, and you did not give a crap.
Just a weasel. And it might not be dead.
Yeah.
I mean, Cornelius is a lion. I'm pretty sure a lion beats a weasel. And he got poofed.
Well, I
Well,
don't.
let's go check.
Sacrificed himself. Do you
We can
even
go
think
check.
about that? No, you only ever think about yourself.
I think about my lion, man. Coordinate.
Listen, we can go back and check, and then we'll see what is. And
Yes.
Oh,
Find out what's going on.
I forgot I had a cool cutscene intro planned. Never mind.
Well, let's hear it. It's not too late.
Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Well, you guys are traveling up to. We'll say you guys retrace the same path
Mhm.
that you are taking, and then we star wipe to another place, and perhaps some time ago, or maybe not, a dungeon in Stalheim. We see a man, a familiar man, sitting in a cell with his
Oh
hands
no.
cuffed. It's not Ricky.
Okay, cool.
I knew where
That's
your
the
brain
behind
went. It's not
winter
Ricky.
immediate-
Ricky's not in jail.
Oh, Ricky's
Um,
in politics right now. He's gonna be gone
Oh,
for
dang,
about
I forgot.
2 years.
And we see two other familiar figures that we've seen before. One is the man we know as the mayor, the former mayor of Darkwood. And the other, a blue-skinned moon elf with red hair. And they approach this man in his cell.
Oh no. Okay.
Dear me, how the mighty have fallen. You had quite a good run for yourself there. Who are you people? And it's dark in this cell, he can't see much. It's like, don't be too loud, you don't want to alert the guards. We're here to help you. We have an offer. A chance at a new life, more than you'll have in that cell. A chance at family, a chance to achieve your goals that you weren't able to before you were stopped, and a chance at revenge at those who thwarted you. Torvi and Gosper.
It's Evil Juge! It's Evil Juge!
Oh, dang.
Oh no.
We know how you feel. We are like you. There are none like me, says the man in the cell. And the elf kneels down and says, that's where you're wrong. You think you're the first person that a hag whipped up out of someone else's bits?
Ew.
And
Yeah.
she leans down, and in the moonlight, we see the face of Karina Nightshade.
It's not her again. Oh no. She gave a fingernail.
That's all I need.
I gave my hair.
Tyler's character.
What do I do?
Bum, bum, bum.
There's a dun moment right there.
Y'all, I'm shook.
Oh man.
My name
You'll be, I
is
mean,
Dahlia Nightshade. And like you, I was made with a different purpose in life than to be different than the sum of my parts. Do you really want to go the rest of your life being evil Jude, stuck in a cell? Or will you join us? As she says this, she's undoing his manacles as he sits in this cell. And if that offer isn't enough, we have a gift. And the mayor holds out a small silver cylinder, or yes, in his hand. And Evil Juge takes it and opens it, and we see a barber's knife, a straight razor. And he holds it up, and it shines in the moonlight. At last, my arm is complete again.
Oh boy.
He's Sweeney
Oh,
Todd
boy.
now.
He's worse.
Oh no.
Welcome to the family, kid.
Jeez.
And we cut away from that as Evil Juge has joined the ranks of the Sanguine Brother, the Sanguine Fellowship,
Huh.
with Ricky and Dahlia Nightshade.
I will say, that's no good, you guys.
No shit.
Every time you guys leave enemies alive,
Oh
You know,
no.
I scoop them up.
We gotta get the Omni
Hey,
one.
guys, let's quit doing that.
Yeah.
So you guys finally make it to... like, they don't have any giants in their membership. I will give you that.
You know what? It'll eventually happen. I think it'll eventually happen.
You guys make it up to the secret rooms where Obmi Ironstein and Schmoopers/Noodle and Cornelius were hidden away. And one thing you notice is on the way, you notice that the first level looks abandoned as fuck. It seems like people left in a rush. You can see doors hanging wide open, some of which these places you did not go. Very few of them. You guys covered most of the first level.
Yeah.
But there's a few places you didn't go, and you see the doors are swung wide open. People left. They fled. The giants here fled. But you make your way. You have a priority at the moment, and you guys check out that secret area, and you see the rope that you tied Obmi up in tatters on the floor, cut with a knife.
Magic rope. I should have used my magic rope.
You did not
Yes,
know.
you should have.
Just saving that for ghosts.
That's right. I'm saving that for ghosts.
Gonna tie up some ghosts.
That's right.
You see bloodstains, and you see no sign of Obmi or Noodle.
They're dead.
Hey!
Hey, look who it is.
Hey.
What
I
a
managed to figure something out.
Hurrah!
Yeah. I'm gonna. Can I tell what kind of blood it is? Like if it's Omni blood, or if it's somebody else's blood, or if it's like Schmooper's blood?
Tell you what, roll an investigation check, and someone can totally choose to.
Ooh.
Okay, no.
Please help me.
Yeah. If someone's able to get high, I'll just let you Sherlock your examine the crime scene, where it's like you just recreate the whole thing, and it's like, yes, okay, the bullet entered here.
I have a question. How long does
It's
it
a
take
29.
to summon Cornelius again?
What was that, Andy?
How long does it take to summon Cornelius again?
Takes like 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll start doing that.
Okay, you start doing that. Meanwhile, Zafrab
with that
starts examining the crime scene.
I lay down on the floor.
You're a gnome. You have minor illusion.
Yeah.
So we're gonna say, as you explain this, and magically, we see the lines of reconstructing things. We see a diagram, a human diagram of me, and it's like the perpetrator started here. He had a hidden knife in the small of his back. He cut his ropes. And then, Cornelius was unaware after hours of being on watch. At that moment, he struck.
No!
But the knife alone wouldn't have been able to do enough to kill a whole celestial lion, unless, of course, that person was extremely skilled and knew just where to strike, and possibly also with the aid of poison. Obmi was no regular dwarf. He was a trained assassin.
Oh no.
And we see
how that
the
happened.
reenactment of him killing Cornelius.
Oh!
Not in
dang.
graphic detail.
It's just like one of those shadow things where it's just like.
Darn. It's like
And then
you
we
see
see the
him
blood
draw back,
splatter.
and then there's a splatter of blood.
Yeah.
There's no sign of him killing the weasel, but obviously he knew the creature, and it follows him out. And then they left through this door, probably made their way out. So yeah.
You say traitor?
Yeah. The weasel is gone and probably still alive, and Obmi is as well.
We spared the
You know,
weasel.
this is not a character, but chances are Ozzy is going to probably be one of the people that joins Ricky on his murder quest.
What?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. We're getting so many similarities today.
Andy, you're coming off very
Weird.
watery and weird.
Really?
Okay, there it goes. Now it's
Not
fine.
anymore. I'm going to look at the rest of the group, and then I think I'll say we should just start moving now because they're going to tell them that we're coming. We need to get the drop on them if we can.
They probably already know. But I agree.
I agree with the strong man.
Are we all just gonna agree?
Sure, yeah, I don't care.
I guess.
Well, first I'm summoning Cornelius. I just
All right.
thought that.
In this secret room, you have summoned Cornelius again.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Gosberg casts the spell, and out of the ground, in a flash of light, Cornelius appears majestic. And in your mind, he goes, "I have failed."
Oh, sad.
Who murdered you?
Right.
Who caused the failure?
It was the dwarf.
What happened? Well, just so you know, I'm saying all this out loud. I'm not saying this in my mind. I'm just saying this all out loud. What happened?
I can't hear you, buddy.
What happened?
The dwarf attacked me as I was unawares.
Aghast!
Jerk.
Butthead.
We know he's dying as soon as we see him.
And what is the weasel? Did the weasel make it out alive?
As far as I know, yes.
I probably shouldn't tell that to a Rungan that the weasel's probably a traitor.
Are you saying
Crap, I said
The weasel.
Wait, did I say that out loud?
You did.
It's like, oh no, I said the out loud thing in my head, the in my head thing out loud.
Okay, well, a Rungan the weasel's probably a traitor. We're probably gonna have to kill him. I don't know. What do you make with weasels? Fur coats? I love a weasel fur coats.
Please
Doctor,
stop.
now is not the time.
I'm just gonna have my gear and let's go to the lower floors.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, you guys heft your gear and head out. You don't want to explore up here anymore. You just want to go to the lower levels.
Well, didn't we explore everything in here?
All but like 3 rooms.
Let's go to the 3 rooms.
Okay, we'll quickly go.
We'll just quickly. It seems abandoned, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So then let's just quickly do it.
I mean, I personally think this is gonna happen.
Yeah, you check out. Well, there's like. You check out some rooms and they seem like barracks or staying areas.
Can we go for some water? Yeah.
Living quarters. One room has a very large yard thing that you can see all the stuff was set up for the hellhounds, and you see there is the room of the keeper behind a curtain.
I'll check the keeper's room.
Yeah.
I'll come with.
Where is that? That is the numbering on these is crazy. You check out the keeper's room. Yes, the kennel keeper. You see it has a large bed, 2 chairs, 3 barrels of beer, mead, and ale, 2 buckets, his and hers.
Buckets.
Okay.
His and hers buckets?
Yep.
Alright.
You see giant's bags, you see a shield, battle axe, and javelin. You see heaps of skins and furs.
Ooh. What kinds of skins and furs?
You see, there's also some
That's gross.
cloaks and stuff, and some of which appear to be hellhound.
Ugh.
Hellhound?
Yeah, hellhound hides.
I imagine it'd be warm.
Possibly.
Yeah, probably warm, yeah.
Yuck.
Wait, can I actually feel it? Can I feel the hellhound fur? Is it actually warm?
It's warm but a bit coarse.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much is there? Like, is it like one hellhound skin? Is that enough
Huh?
space for me? Is it like one hellhound skin?
There's 4.
I'm going to go ahead and use my ability to my Fearbolt magic to cast detect magic.
All right, you do so. Arungandir kind of taps into his unique Fearbolt magic, and you see his eyes, or the one eye that doesn't have a eye patch over it, kind of glows green a bit, and you see one of those hellhound cloaks is magical, and there's something even more magical in it. They're both very magical, although the hellhound cloak seems to be more magical than what's inside it, actually. And 2, the javelin on the wall is also magical.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and gather them, and then I'll put them between us all.
Alright, I'm gonna unwrap the thing, whatever it is.
You unwrap the hellhound cloak, and there is a sword inside.
Whoa!
And that is magical.
Sword.
It is a
Cool sword.
we'll
Just
say
a real cool sword.
Sword.
What swords can you guys use? Rapiers, great
I'm
swords,
good
long
for
swords.
swords.
Yeah. No one fucking needs a sword. I will say short sword.
I really don't need that.
It's a magical short sword.
Yeah.
I have 2 magic swords and a magic. I'm an
You
axe boy
guys
now.
have too many swords.
I've moved on from swords. I'm an axe boy now.
Okay, there's that. And it's a very magical item.
The hellhound cloak much more than the sword.
Can you figure out what this is, Zaffron?
All right. I will roll Arcana to determine what it is. 19.
Okay, an Arcana check alone. You have never heard tale or seen any item quite like this. You don't think it's in line with any kind of cloak that you're aware of.
All right.
But it would be a
all right.
There's one way to find out. Throw it on my back.
Or I could just take 10 minutes to cast Identify.
Which would
No, put
probably
it on.
take
That's
longer
way
than
more
attuning
exciting.
to it.
Really?
No,
Is it-
I mean less time than attuning to it. So yeah,
Okay, well,
Zagrab ritual identifies.
Yeah.
Okay, you do so,
Yeah.
and you discover it is a hellhound cloak.
That's what it was.
Yep, which is what it was, but that's the name for the item. It is a dark cloak made of cured hellhound hide. As an action, you can command the cloak to transform you into a hellhound for up to 1 hour. It otherwise functions as a polymorph spell, but you can use a bonus action to revert to your normal form.
Oh,
That's really cool.
that's tight.
that's awesome.
Question is, who should have it?
If anyone, I can transform into animals already.
Me too.
Make Zaffron a hellhound.
Zagrab, you want to turn into a
Hey,
hellhound?
Flindle,
I'll become bigger.
you want a hellhound cloak that turns into a hellhound?
Who wants to turn into a hellhound?
Okay, you already have
I
a
mean,
hobbit range.
would the hellhound have fire hair?
Yeah, it turns me into a coronavirus. That's why I can't see me.
That's a super good
I'm already
question. The hellhound
attuned
have
to,
fire hair.
I'm already attuned to 3 different
No.
Probably not.
things,
Maybe.
though.
Well, if I
What about-
turned into a hellhound, would it have
What about
fire?
you, Gosford?
Wait, so what was the bonus action thing for
The
the...
bonus action is to revert back to your normal form.
Okay. And the Hellhound Cloak does not give you fire resistance.
No, but you are immune to fire when you're a hellhound. So
Okay.
I don't know. I do like the idea of having a cape.
Does it do anything as far as protection, or?
no, it allows you to turn into a hellhound for like an hour.
Okay. Should I swap my cloak?
What?
Should I swap my cloak, guys?
What's your cloak?
My cloak is a cloak of the mammoth, which is really cool because it gives me +1 to all my saving throws, and it keeps me nice and warm. But
What's cooler?
That's kind of cool. It's
And your
warm.
AC.
and my AC, it does my AC.
Oh no, wait, that doesn't. No, I don't think so.
I was like, it does my AC.
No.
I've had the wrong AC this
No.
whole time.
No. And it allows you to have it gives you like the Fearbolg thing where you're like count as one size bigger for pushing.
Oh yeah, that's right. So should I be a hellhound or should I do this?
If you trade it out to someone else.
Yeah. Did
that's
Kenny
what-
want it? I couldn't hear him.
Oh no, I'm good.
Kenny's good. Does Gosberg want it? Does Torvi want it?
I'm
I'll take it if Torvi does. If no one else is gonna take it.
I really have no desire to turn into a hellhound.
Does
Literally.
anybody
ever.
want the
I mean-
cloak of the mammoth?
If I'm a hellhound, I can't cast spells.
I'll take the
Not
Not
mammoth.
with that attitude.
How many attunement slots does everyone have?
They don't
I
want
have
it.
no idea.
No,
have
I'm
3
talking
out
for
of
the
3.
mammoth.
Oh yeah.
I'm attuned to
have-
like one item, I think.
Yeah, I'm attuned to 3 items. So
Yeah, I think
have to
Gosberg
give
should
up.
have the cloak if Gosberg wants it.
Okay.
Yeah, Gosberg, you can have it, I guess.
You
I
can
mean,
turn into a
I like
hellhound.
having fire resistance.
No, you. Oh. Wait, Gosberg's taking the Cloak of the Mammoth or the Cloak of the Hellhound?
I don't know. What does he want?
I'll take the Hellhound cloak.
It's all yours, bud.
All right,
Yes!
Gosberg takes the Hellhound Cloak. You can't write that down, but I'll do that for you in a bit. So you will have to attune to it first, which will take an hour.
Yeah. Wait.
So do you guys want to go without and keep doing your stuff?
Yeah, just put it on and then we can
Yeah.
go.
So
Yeah.
I saw a fun descriptor thing in the Young Adventurers books where it's like attuning is like getting used to it. So instead of just like focusing on it, like an item that you have to attune to, like the DMG basically says, it's like, yeah, if it's a sword, maybe you're like practicing with it, or like if it's like a staff, you're like trying to figure out what it does. And I just like the idea of like you have this cloak and like
You're like
as you
trying
guys
to figure out
as
how
you
to
guys
do
are whooshing, as you guys are going around, Gosberg is just swishing his cloak dramatically
I love it.
every
Very
time you
good.
enter a room. So that's
And
how
then-
you're figuring it out.
And then there's the javelin.
Yeah.
Yes, the javelin. Do you want to?
You throw it, run back to where it is, grab it, throw it. No,
Well,
for an hour.
I'll just pick it up. Does it do anything? Is it stab really good?
It
Does
stops
stab
really
real
good.
I'll give you this as a freebie. It seems really similar to your javelin that you have at the moment.
And can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it.
19.
It is another javelin of lightning.
Oh, that's really cool.
Okay.
Tight.
Does it take an attunement slot?
Nope.
Ro
Can
should
I-
have it.
What?
Ro should have it.
Ro doesn't have any ranged
doesn't have
options.
range.
Ro has a crossbow,
Ro
Yeah.
has a crossbow.
but
Oh.
I
Have it then.
dex,
Ro
yeah.
needs to learn to use their crossbow.
But
I don't
that
even have
uses
crossbow
dex.
down, so that's the start.
I think Ro should have the javelin.
Sure.
Can I have it? Oh, thanks, guys.
All right, Ro, you have a javelin of lightning.
Cool.
Yay.
But it's only one,
when
right? So I
your
have to go
hands
get
do
it
this.
like between
It
fights.
comes back to your. Does it come back to the?
It does.
I don't know.
It does not come back to you, I don't think.
I have to go get it.
Yeah, but like it does.
I can
Even
do that.
it turns into lightning when you throw it, basically, and say the command word.
Pretty cool.
Gosberg has been using one as well. Like, yeah, no, it turns into a bolt of lightning, and it hurts a lot of people, and then you can't use it again until the next day. But
Sickening.
it does still work as a magic weapon in the meantime.
It's really cool.
Alright.
It's fantastic.
Let's search
I
more.
will take that.
So yeah, you guys found those three things, which are very cool.
Yeah, I dig it.
Uh,
I would agree. Those are pretty cool.
Next up, you guys, you check out the living areas. They seem thoroughly cleaned out. And then you check
Excavated.
out one other area that I'm going to push us over there. You find an area that looks like an arsenal complex. and you can see where. Did you guys destroy the ballista? Okay, the ballista has been stored here now.
I thought we did destroy it.
Did you destroy it? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I think you guys ran away from the ballista. I don't know if you destroyed it. I don't think you did.
Well, if we didn't,
Wait,
it's
there's a ballista?
Okay. There's a Schrodinger's ballista that may or may not be destroyed and stored here. There's a bunch of spears that would be loaded into it. There's 3 maces, some
wow.
great axes, and a quantity of giant-sized throwing rocks. And then you also see that there.
How long does detect magic last?
We'll say
Minute.
it only lasts 10 minutes, but we can say it's still up, honestly.
Sweet.
Is it
And that
is it
you
1
went
minute
off
or
and
10
explored
minutes?
alone.
I would have come with.
With whoever else is not identifying and whoever doesn't want to stick around to protect Zafrab. Or that he's like on your someone's shoulders and doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll take Zathrab with me.
Yeah.
Right.
I got my boy.
And then you see
Zathrab.
also. Hold on. So there is. Yeah, so that's the West Arsenal, and the East Arsenal. You see, there's more throwing rocks, massive clubs, fire giant helmets, chain shirts, and you can see some rings on the floor where they were probably storing those barrels of oil. With detect magic, you detect there is something magical under the spears, the pile of spears in the west.
I'll go pick it up.
Yeah, you move a bunch of those big old giant-sized spears, and you see under there is an elvish longbow and a quiver of arrows that are all magical. All the arrows in the bow.
Please.
Take it.
I don't eat. I. That's a little small for me. Have it.
I just became an axe boy and a javelin boy. How would I also be a longbow boy? That's ridiculous.
My ruined shin prevents me from shooting arrows for some reason.
It's the stance. Can't make
It is the stance. It's the stance. Oh my god, okay.
Okay, Torby.
I'll take them.
All right, you have
Yay.
a +1 longbow.
Yes, I don't have a pencil.
And
Do you have a pencil?
Yeah. You find you have a +1 longbow and 20 +1 arrows.
Write that down for your +1 pencil.
And that's
I
what
will.
Something you guys notice also in this arsenal room, there is what looks like a pen area with like a cage door, and you look inside and there's nothing in there, but there's like there's like scraps of food and some other junk, so there's like signs that some creature was kept here, but is no longer there.
That's ominous.
Can I do a bird check to see if it's a bird?
Do a bird check.
The
Let's
birds
get
are- Let me check my
That'll
bird.
be nature.
No bird there. Let me check my other bird.
Well, don't bother anything. I just got a 1.
You think no, it's not a bird,
It's a plane.
It's Superman.
or maybe it is a bird, or maybe it's still in there and it's invisible,
That'd be
being
cool.
very quiet to lull you into a false sense of security.
That makes me scared.
Whatever's in there, it's probably lonely. I need to go find it and hug it.
What?
It's probably very friendly, also. Yeah.
I don't think that's what we need to do.
How do +1 arrows work?
Uh,
+1 to damage?
yeah. No, to both, I would say.
To both? Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Okay.
So if you're using a +1 arrow and a +1 bow, does that mean you get +2 to everything?
Yeah. Fuck it. They don't explain that well enough in the book, so I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. So, well, I only have 20 of them though. So.
Yep.
Well.
The magic goes away once you fire it.
Yeah.
All right. So that's pretty much the upper level, the first level. There's nothing else interesting. You guys discovered all the shit. So you go back down to the second level, or do you want to continue checking out the third level?
Okay, we'll check out the third level quickly, I guess.
Yeah.
Loot's
The
good.
bottom level.
Yeah.
Wait, did we check all 3 floors on the top level that we hadn't seen?
Yeah, we Yeah.
You guys checked out. You checked out the entire first level of the fire giant hall,
Yay.
the top level.
Whoop,
Um,
whoop.
There's nothing else
And then
interesting
we
up there.
Being great,
skipped
guys.
through the second level.
You guys, yeah, you checked out one whole room in the entire second level, and then you checked out a good sized chunk of the third level.
Where are we?
So second level or third level, guys?
I would say
He
third
said third
level.
level. You said third level.
I'll go with
I don't
majority
care.
vote.
Third level. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right. You guys go back to the third level. You go the same way through the secret entrance. There might be a regular entrance, but you guys aren't taking it. So you're like going through, crouching. Zafrab and Flindle are standing completely upright, while the rest of you are like through the secret tunnels that are a bit too short for you.
You guys
Especially
look so cute.
Arangandir, being kawaii as fuck. You emerge from that same hole where there's the giant fire beetles.
Hello.
Yeah.
About beetles that just creep me out. If I'm
Then
being
keep
honest.
moving.
We are the average animal of this planet. You're the weird one.
Yeah, alright, keep telling yourself that.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
No, I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Let's keep going, you bunch of freaks.
You get, where do you guys, okay, this is weird to explain. So you guys checked out most of the places in the west side.
Okay.
So you can check out to the south, because you guys got pretty much west and center. You guys checked out on this map here. I'm going to show you some of that. So you can go south, or you can go up.
Why didn't you say north?
North.
Yeah, I was wondering that too, but
Fuck, don't,
okay.
guys.
It's okay, honey.
I'm doing my best here. Sorry to explain without the gigantic rollout.
I would
Yeah.
love to go up or down, or north or south, either or.
Anyway, as
Tell you
long
what,
as I'm with you, as long as I'm with y'all.
I'm gonna send you guys a picture of the map,
Okay.
and then
Follow
you guys
to
tell
the
me
ends of the earth.
what number you want to go to, because that will make life easier for everybody. Items and places, maps.
Oh my goodness.
I have many pictures.
Yes, apparently.
Level 3. There we go.
Let's check it out. Oh boy.
That's pretty cool looking.
Oh, you didn't send it?
Oh, well, you're right here. Look at it.
I know, but I don't want
Where
to
are we
look
now?
at your book. That's mean.
Where are we
I'm
at
not
now?
gonna look there.
I must cover it up regardless.
Where are we now?
I'm gonna take a
So you
picture of
guys
it.
have been through areas
I'm gonna take a picture of it. so you
1
don't have
through
to.
7, and you have not been to area 1, to area 4 or 5.
Let's go to 5.
Let's do it.
Mm,
Yeah, which was like right above area 7. 7 was the Dragon Slayer. So you guys go to that area where there you see the
I can't
remains.
see the numbers.
You see the remains of the Gorgon, and you
Oh wait,
go.
there we go.
You go to area. Let's see.
So area 6 or area 7 was
They
dragon?
wanted to go to 7. You guys
Okay.
wanted to go to area 5.
Yes.
Do you approach from the west or the east?
East.
West.
Yeah. East sounds fine.
Yes.
I
As
actually
you
said
guys
west,
approach,
but that's
you
fine.
peer around the corner and you see there's a fire giant on guard.
Ah!
Alright, I'm gonna
Let's
kill
not
him.
go this way.
Wait, I have a wait. Before we kill him, do you think we could maybe like like surprise him.
We could try and go the other way really quick.
Yeah, let's just go the other way.
Hey. Does he see us?
No, I'm not gonna have you guys make stealth checks until you're like trying to do something.
Okay.
Okay, let's go the other way.
Try to walk.
Let's go to 4 instead.
I want
right?
this goose. You guys look the other way. Okay,
Yeah.
you peer around the corner on the west side, and you see there are hellhounds.
Let's go the fire giant route.
I
Fire
think,
giant's easier.
is it?
Wait, how many hellhounds?
In sight, you see 4,
I'm gonna go kill the
and they're
giant.
like fighting over a bone.
Let's go
How
kill
many
the
giants
giant.
is it?
The
You only
giant
saw
might
one.
actually be. We
Oh.
might actually be able to
One giant.
scare the giant off.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, here's my reasoning though. Like, I feel like we should go for the firehounds because if we kill the giant, he could call over the firehounds to help him fight, and then there would be people at our flank. You know?
Not if you can't speak.
Isn't it the exact same thing though?
Yeah, it's the exact same thing
Yeah,
opposite. I
same
just want to start with the
situation,
giant.
either way.
so I get more
True.
And if we scare off the more intelligent person, then we only have to deal with animals.
I'm just gonna go and fight him.
No.
Sure.
Well,
So
what is our other plan?
To scare him off.
How?
Just be like, hey, we're gonna kill you if you don't let us through.
I mean, we could also go back to the dead
Try
body of his
instead.
like
All right, we'll
king,
try
cut
and
off the
scare
head
him.
and show it to him.
It's kind of gross.
We can try and scare him just by being us. But if
And
that
if it
doesn't work,
we'll
I'm
just
ready with my
confront the
sword.
giant.
You guys are approaching the fire giant.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, how are we doing this? Just walking up, trying to be intimidating.
Yeah.
Remember, make yourself look big.
I can make myself look big, but I'm gonna save that.
All right, you guys begin approaching this giant.
Yeah.
And he sees you. And he goes, and you see him turn around to inside that area that he's guarding, that he is currently like basically the door for.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, the intruders are
I
coming.
throw a javelin.
Hmm?
I throw the javelin.
All right. Make an attack roll.
Oh boy.
We in it now.
We are in it.
It's a 26.
Yeah, that'll hit. Do you want to
And
use the
how do I
lightning
turn
power
it
of it?
into like lightning? Can I do that?
Yes, you can do that. So he will make a dex save, and you are going to roll many dice for me.
Yay! How many dice?
Let me find
So
it.
many.
So
many dice.
86, right?
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, if it's base level lightning bolt, then yeah, 1d8. I'm 8d6.
86
That's-
is the lightning bolt.
86. Plus my strength or anything?
Plus the jab, I don't know.
Strength plus strength, so it's 4d6.
Oh,
Okay.
46, okay.
46
plus my strength.
plus another d6 for javelin, so it's 5d6
Okay.
total. Plus strength. And he doesn't have to make a dex save, because that's only for people who are in the line of lightning. The target just gets all the damage.
17.
I'm
And then everybody else roll initiative.
It's only 25 points of damage.
25?
5.
Yeah.
All right,
You know what's
25
funny?
points.
25 in any other game we play is a lot.
Did I do that right? Probably.
All right. 25 points as you guys are all approaching and this giant turns around to warn whoever else is in that room, Ro lifts up the javelin and it becomes a bolt of lightning in their hand. and just strikes him, and you see his pauldron go flying as it strikes him.
You will let us pass.
What's everyone's initiative rolls?
8.
Not all at once, right?
Who got above 20?
Tell me when you're ready.
I got above 20. I got 23.
Really, Jordan? What did you roll, Jordan?
I got a 12.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Andy and Kenny?
I rolled a 3 on the die.
Kenny, roll.
Just roll for me.
What's your deck? 5. Kenny got 14. I got 1.
Oof.
Okay, Mads?
I got a 16.
Well, that's one. I'm gonna make
All right.
myself one.
Great. What are you making?
Orange chicken.
Oh, cool. Can you cook me one of those chicken strips?
What chicken?
What
Yeah.
name again?
We'll make that shit. Yeah, sure. We'll make me some that base too. You know what I'm saying?
All right. First up, Rungandir.
Yeah.
What do we do?
I'm going to. Should I rage? Maybe I should save it. But no, you know what? I'm gonna just go in and attack this guy.
All right.
That's going to be a 24 to hit.
24 will definitely hit him, yeah.
And I'm using weight.
Yep, I figure. Hey, go get him.
Go get him.
Oh, you're gonna learn today, boy. Learn today.
Wait.
That's going to be the first strike is 24 hit points.
24 points, okay. Wait, 24 to, yeah, 24 points. Okay, yes. Absolutely.
And then my next attack is a
Mads, you're on deck.
19.
What'd you get?
A 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
And then that's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. All right, I love it. I
Excuse
love
me,
flat
22.
numbers. Oh, it's 69 points of damage total.
Wait, seriously?
We won
It's
the
the
game.
sex number.
It's the sax
Guys,
number.
we won the game.
All right.
I just lost the game.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I lost the game.
All right. Slices. Dices. Big old chomp. Rungandir hits him. All right.
Yep.
Next up, Ro.
I'm gonna hit him with my axe.
You gonna be an axe boy?
Cause I'm an axe boy.
All right. You got axe. You got the shield in the other hand, presumably. Some more protection. So yeah, you run up and you being an axe boy for the first time.
That's a 28 to hit,
That'll
baby.
that'll fucking do it.
And the second one will be a. It fell away from me. My God. That's gonna be a 30 to hit, baby.
Holy shit! Yeah,
Oh my
that'll
god.
do it.
You are an axe boy.
I'm an axe boy now, you guys.
The axe, you're trying out the axe for the first time, Ro, as you run up, shield and axe in hand, and you're like, I'm an axe boy, and it's like, and you just run into this dude, and it's like, yeah, you're an axe boy.
I do say that. I'm gonna go ahead and divine smite on the
Okay, yeah.
Oh, damn.
One chicken strip for you. And for me. And one
What kind of axe is it again?
What was that?
Yeah.
There you go. Give us houses as well, yeah?
I'm waiting for the chicken soup to come first.
Alright then.
Have some fun stuff. Planted in this room, yeah. It is gonna be a bad
Only
time.
15 points of damage
15
for
points?
the first one. Yeah, for the first one.
All right.
And the second one. 15 points for the second one as well, so 30 points total.
Nice.
All right, he's bloody.
Yeah.
Next up, it's the bad guys.
The
The bad guys rolled high.
Oh, cool.
So that fire giant is going to try to hit Aurungandir
Right.
with his. He rolled a fucking 2 on the dice, so that's not gonna do anything for him. I have to be honest now because there's someone looking. But also means that your nat 20s against you guys will be redirected. So that's 26 to hit you, Aurungandir.
26 will hit, definitely.
All right. This is gonna do 66 plus 4. Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
Oh my god. Hey.
24.
Maybe I should've-
That is 31 points of slashing damage to you.
31. Okay.
All right, yeah. So that's his turn. Then you hear stomping from behind as more giants approach, and you hear another yell, and you hear the hellhounds barking in the distance. And 2 giants approach from the sides of this large rock you see past the fire giant you are currently fighting. And you see another fire giant and a familiar cloud giant.
What?
Whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna rage next now.
And they both throw rocks at you.
No! Don't throw rocks at me!
The fire giant will throw a rock at Ro. That was almost a 20, but it is not. It is a 25 to hit.
Dang it, that'll hit me.
Question:
All right.
how close am I to everyone? Like my team?
You can block that if you wish.
I'll block it.
Okay.
Yay!
The cloud giant, however,
Thanks,
sees
pal.
you guys,
Yay.
recognizes you. You recognize it as Thane Lysum, the cloud giant from the frost giant rift.
Does he have any
Don't get
scars?
it.
Or
I thought I killed that guy.
No, he got away.
That was the one from the hill giant.
Yeah, okay.
Steading.
Okay, because I definitely killed the cloud giant.
Yeah.
This guy, I
He's gonna-
tried to kill so hard last
He's
night.
gonna throw a rock at Rungandir.
No, Rungandir.
And that was a 28 to hit.
Oof.
So if I roll, that has to re-roll for disadvantage, right?
Yeah, I'll re-roll for Ro, because that's what you wanted to do, yes?
Yes.
You want to do Ro or Rungandir?
Row. I already called that out.
Thanks,
All
pal.
right. They re-rolled, and they got a... They got a 22 to hit instead.
That ties with my AC. Damn it.
Does it? Because you have your shield up at the moment.
Yeah,
You
that's
have,
why it ties.
You have +2. No, you have +2 plate armor because you have the dwarven plate.
Yeah.
And you're using your shield, which is a +1 shield. So you should have an AC of 23.
Yeah, checks out.
Okay, I'll take your word for it if it means I don't get hit by a boulder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the shield adds 2 to an AC, and it's a +1 shield, so it's +3.
Oh.
And your
okay,
dwarven
I
plate
see.
gives you an AC
Yeah.
of 20.
Cool.
So yeah,
Great.
Gosberg.
Aha!
Gosberg taps that rock with a mighty strengthening blow, and Ro, that's just enough for you to like matrix glide just slightly
yeah.
around it. Arungandir, you two still get hit.
Gosberg's gonna give a Row a thumbs up at the blocking this attack.
I give him a thumbs up back.
You take 33 points of bludgeoning damage as this rock hits you, Arungandir.
Okay. They're not messing around right now.
No, they're not. Next up, Flindle Cash.
Who am I close to?
Everybody, pretty much.
Oh, Grace.
Everybody except the bad guys. Which
Okay.
you can change that if you wish. They're big enough.
Yeah, I'll get close to the bad guys.
What you gonna do, Zephrab? You're on deck.
What you gonna do?
When
What
the
you
fire
gonna do
giant
when they
comes
come for you?
Flindle Cash. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when the giant?
Yeah, okay. So I'll cast create or destroy water. Wait, no, that's not one of my spells. Never mind.
Also, what were you going to do with it?
Destroy the water inside their body.
So the weak against water, right?
No, this isn't Pokemon.
Everyone's weak against water on the mermaid.
I just like the idea.
Like, what if I cast it in their lungs? Like,
I just had that thought. I'm gonna say no.
Oh, I got it.
I just like the idea of you walking up to this giant and being like, "Hello, sir. I know we got off on the wrong foot, but
Might I offer you a
can I
beverage?
interest you in a refreshing glass?"
all right. I got this. I cast gaseous form.
All right,
I want to turn into CO2.
You turn
Excuse me?
I'm turning into CO2.
Flindle casts this spell on himself and becomes a gas cloud. He is Miss
Carbon
Flindle.
dioxide. All right. So now I'm gonna go to the ozone layer and I'm gonna kill everyone.
No!
We're inside. We're underground right
You have
now.
a speed of 10 feet.
Well, now I'm in gaseous form. Can I jump into someone's lungs now?
And then
Do
turn
you
back.
want to do that?
And then turn back.
Why would I recast it if I didn't want to do it?
Do it.
There we go. All right. Do I have to run anything or?
I hate to tell you you're wildin', but you're wildin' right now.
Oh god, let me figure this out.
Wait, is it carbon dioxide or monoxide that kills
You know
people?
what? I don't know if it's gonna matter much. You're basically a gas person trying to enter this fire giant's lungs, and I'm considering allowing it for some reason. Tell you what, I'm gonna roll a fucking dice, and we're gonna see what
Because
the
you're a
fuck
kind
happens.
and benevolent DM.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, come on. You just want to see what happens.
What's your spell save DC, Flindle?
My spell save DC is oh goodness, hold on, let me try to find it. I misplaced it. 18.
Okay. I had the fire giant roll a Constitution save against you, and he failed. So you are now suffocating this fire giant.
Oh my gosh.
I love it. I'm so happy.
Fantastic. I'm just gonna wait here for the rest of the combat. I'll take care of this guy.
All right.
And gaseous form doesn't turn you into a deadly gas. You're just now a gas form of yourself.
Well, as long as I'm not oxygen, I'm fine.
Kenny, you're just now inside the lungs of a fire giant. You're not doing anything right now.
I don't know. No. In about a couple minutes, he's not gonna be doing anything either.
Kenny, he can still breathe you.
Well, that's pretty great. Like now, what? Ever breathe baffling?
Yes.
That's
I will
deadly.
say this does give him some
Ew.
disadvantages and stuff, or like it'll give everybody else.
Kenny, you know what's the best thing to do right now?
I'm
Answer
trying to
gases
figure out
form
the
from
effects of what this
alcohol.
fuck this is.
Hmm.
Jordan.
So when the giant when the giant that was outside alerted the other ones, did he speak in common?
No.
Okay. Then I will cast haste on your Rungandir.
Oh, feels good.
Cool.
That's aggressive.
Said just
cool.
that?
That's how you want to do this. Really cool. That's cool
All
of
right.
you.
From your icy staff, you cast this spell on Orangandir. Orangandir, the sparks coming off you again. And you give the cloud giant a look, and he recognizes what this is, and he's like, "Oh fuck."
It's like, oh, dip.
Torvi,
All right.
and then Gosberg, you're on deck.
Can I get? No. Can't get past the fire giant, huh?
No.
Okay. I'm just gonna stabby the fire giant.
Okay.
Pink one is Wayfinder. So the lowest there is a
Everything but the 5 hits, I think. But what's the 5?
16.
The 5 is a 16?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that does not hit.
All right. So then.
He's a miracle. Bum, 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 bum. So that's 14. 24, 30, 32, plus your damage.
Yeah.
Good damn.
So it's plus 19.
30 plus 19.
Yeah.
32 plus 19.
32 plus 19. So. Yeah.
41. 51 points of damage.
I think 32 plus 19. 51, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. That actually makes my life very easy because now you guys have dealt 150 hit points of damage to this guy exactly. And he's not looking good. Gosberg.
Finish him.
Okay, Gosberg is going to attack twice.
All right. Yeah, do so.
Okay, just give me our +1 warhammer. Give me +9. Okay. Alright, so the first one's going to be 27 to hit.
27 will hit.
All right, the second one is going to be. It's going to be a 20. Not that.
That'll hit.
Okay.
It's definitely a hit. Yeah. Lay it on me.
What?
Yeah, lay that damage on us. As Flindle is choking this giant, and he's like, ah, and everybody else is just stabbing him.
He dies.
Okay,
You
let's
sound
see
like
here.
our old friend Framed. Oh yeah, he does sound like Framed. Here, eat this.
Okay, so
You fools think you can handle my spells?
okay, that's going to be 21 points of damage, or 25.
That'll do it. That giant is down.
Yay.
Clearing up your path to the other fire giant
Okay,
and the
Cornelius
cloud
is
giant.
Okay, so Cornelius is going to take Gosberg and run towards the fire, or run towards the 2 giants in the back, and then he's going to jump and attack on the fire giant.
All right, make an attack.
I
roll
assume
for Cornelius.
Orangandir and Ro wants to settle a score with the cloud giant.
That's a safe assumption. Orangandir,
I'm gonna
speaking
wreck
of which,
their whole
you're
shop.
on deck.
Okay, so that's going to be a 19 to hit on the first attack, on the bite attack.
19 will not hit this fire giant. He is wielding a shield.
Ooh, okay. 21.
Shield.
21 will hit.
Okay.
Poppin'.
What's his bonus? I think +2 for damage, right?
+3.
+3, okay. Okay, that's going to be 7 points of damage.
All right. Next up, Orangandir.
Yeah. I'm going to rage.
You rage.
Lightning crackles off on me. I'm going to use this built-up speed, and I'm going to leap and cannonball myself into this cloud giant. And I'm going to attack.
All right. Yeah, Orangandir.
Recklessly.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, he's reckless attacking. So leaps into the fray, literally, jumping farther than any of you have ever, and faster than any of you thought he could move, even under the effects of a spell,
Whoa.
and just begins slashing like a madman.
Go off, King.
So I'm going to also use my. So the first strike, since I forgot, but first strike is going to be a 23 to hit.
23 will hit. And you want to use Great Weapon Master on the rest of these?
Yeah, that's what
That's what I thought you were going to go with that.
List them off. Now, does Reckless last for the rest of the attacks?
Yes, you can use Reckless for every single one of your attacks after you've used it the first time.
Okay. The other one is going to be a 24.
That'll hit.
And a nat 20, baby.
Woo!
Woo! Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I love how barbarians just have an ability where it's like, I have advantage because I'm angry.
So the first strike is going to be normal.
First strike is what? Oh yeah, it's a normal one. No Great Weapon Master. Oh yeah, okay.
So the first one is going to be 27 points of damage.
Okay.
The second one is going to be
I just want to point out that this is where like the important hill giants, like Nosnra and Grugner would be if they had managed to escape, but you guys killed most of the important ones. Besides this one, and I was like,
points of damage.
What was that?
37 points of damage. For
another 37?
Yeah, okay. And then the last one is going to be a wombo combo.
Okay.
Big guy.
But yeah, I didn't feel like reintroducing Grutha, the hill giant. So like, yeah, this is the only important one here. Not to say it's only these giants, but like, yeah, you guys took out the kings and chiefs pretty easily, or at least made sure they didn't end up here, because they could have.
43 points of damage.
Okay. Yeah, that happened.
And then has to make 3.
Oh yes, he
saving
does.
throws, right?
Actually, he has to make 3 checks to not fall the fuck down. That was a success. That's cocked. Yeah, I think it's like, what is it, a 15? DC 15? Pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, he falls the fuck down on the second strike as you cannonball into him.
Loser. Got him.
Yeah, so you guys, yeah, you fucking do that to him, and it sucks really badly. You really just go to town on the motherfucker. And now it is Rose's turn.
Okay. Does somebody who has a player's handbook handy, can someone look up Staggering Smite for me? I am gonna run towards the Cloud Giant.
Is it a spell?
Yes.
It is a spell.
Right.
And I'm gonna hit him twice with my sword. And I'm gonna use Staggering Smite. I just need to know how much damage it does.
4d6 psychic.
Great. Okay.
And wisdom saving throw.
Great. Yeah, I'm hitting with my axe. Twice.
You have advantage.
The first one's a nat 20, baby.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
That means your attack will deal 46 psychic damage.
Hot. The other one is an 18 to hit, so probably not. 18 probably doesn't hit.
18 will hit the Cloud Giant.
Oh, heck yeah. Okay.
So yeah, double up your damage for that first strike.
Double
It does
dice
46
damage,
psychic.
and then plus 4d6 psychic.
8d6.
Holy cow!
You got a natural 20, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
You double all the
wisdom
dice.
save for disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks.
He
and not being able
succeeded
to
on the
take
wisdom
action.
save. He got like 24.
All right. Yeah, that will
17.
most likely succeed.
18, 19, so 29 plus
You like
86.
I mean, that's actually a very strong possibility considering that he's probably gonna get bloodied with this next hit. It's been like 2 people's turns.
Each die is weighty. It's like nails on a coffin.
All right, so next up is the bad guys, and then Flindle, you're on deck again. After that,
So 58 points of damage on the first strike.
Ooh.
holy shit!
And
Yeah,
he's
he's bloodied.
For the second one, I have one more. The second one is gonna be.
Not even done. Not even done.
Yeah. The second one's only 15.
Okay.
So 73 altogether. 63. 73.
What was it?
58 plus
Yeah,
what?
that's 73.
73 points of damage, baby.
Nice.
That makes my math nice and easy.
That feels a lot better after that 25 last round.
That's good damage right there.
It is. It is good damage.
That's good damage.
All right. Okay. With that, it's now the bad guys' turns. He is on the ground. Actually, did you roll with advantage, Mads?
No.
Roll another strike to see if you get a nat 20, because he's technically prone and you had advantage.
I did not. It was a 19.
Okay.
And I don't crit on 19s.
Okay.
Oh.
The giant picks himself up off the ground using half his movement, goes, "Why is it always you? Ah!
I go like this.
God damn it!" And he's going to do something that you recognize. This is the cloud giant go-to.
Are you
when
for
guys,
real? You better
when you
not.
guys are beating their asses so hard, he's gonna misty step.
I cast.
This is the exact
Wait,
same
is
thing that
how
happened.
far away is he
I
from me?
chased him down.
You can counterspell it.
him so much.
All right, I counterspell.
Heck yeah.
Yes,
All right.
please.
Yeah, you counterspell. He tries to use his innate giant magics to turn to mist and Zafrab.
Try it again.
Nope. Sends. I think the silver chains erupt from his staff and hold him in place. And his body kind of unmists, and he's like, "No!"
Yes.
I'm not letting it get away this time.
He's like, "Damn it!" And he pulls out his Morning Star, and he's gonna make 2 attacks on. Yeah, he's gonna hit a Rungandir.
No!
That was a 19 to hit,
That hits.
and that was a 30 to hit.
That one doesn't. No. Anything above 23 doesn't hit me. Yeah.
I have a very weird AC. It's just like the
it's
spot
non-Newtonian AC.
between
Between
19 and 23
12.
just hits me.
Yeah. If you hit me with a 12, that kills me.
It kills me instantly.
You take 21 points of damage, halved to 10.
Yeah.
AD&D first edition.
I got 99
And then
hit points for every time you roll.
19 halved to 9 points. No, that's not how it works. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, 9 points halved.
Is it lower or?
I don't remember. Whatever.
Yeah,
9
because you
points of
rounded
damage
down
total
to
for you.
19.
9 points?
Yeah, so 19 total from both of those attacks. And then
Uh-oh.
it is the fire giant's turn. And the fire giant, you see the one that Gosberg is attacking, the living one. He grabs from his belt what appears to be a human-sized great axe that he's wielding one-handed with his shield. And so it's functioning like a hand axe for him. And he is going to strike at Gosberg. That was shit, so we're not even going to mention that. And then that was a natural 20.
Oh,
no! Not a natural 20!
Yes, a natural
Dang.
20.
Get wrecked.
Gosberg, your heavy armor master does not prevent any damage on this.
Oh, no, it's a magical great axe.
Yep.
Do you know what that means?
It means that he is a magic man.
That's right. He's a wizard.
He's a magic man.
And I also have to ask him a bunch of questions.
If only we had someone who used magic on our team.
See, this is because Flindle didn't get to cause global warming.
You take 34 points of slashing damage. Actually, no, wait, I got that wrong. 36 points of slashing damage.
That's the first attack?
Yes.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Okay.
So 36 points of slashing damage. Not as bad as it could have been. There were some low dice rolls. But yeah, he hits you with this, what looks like a humanoid-made great axe. Next up, you see Gosberg from your vantage point. You can see behind you there is all the hellhounds, and there's another giant.
Okay.
And that giant has a chain wrapped around his hand that you see is attached to some strange beast, the likes of which you have never seen.
A hippopotamus?
Is it a hippo?
And he throws the hippo at you. No, it's not a hippo. It's not a hippo. Oh, giants with hippos as pets would actually be a great idea. I'm stealing that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good-ass idea.
I
like
want
that.
a giant hippopotamus for Christmas.
I have
Hippos are dangerous, man. They kill
They
a
are,
bunch of people.
yeah, no, they're
Yeah,
the most dangerous animals in Africa. They,
Do they walk underwater? It's amazing.
so what you see, this creature has, it has 3 heads, wings. It has the body of a large cat, and the center head appears to be a lion.
Oh, it's a chimera.
A chimera.
The head on the left appears to be
A goat.
I was actually going to say honey badger.
Oh,
Oh, I see the word.
And the head on the right appears to be the head of a green dragon.
Yeah. It's a chimera, but it's a honey badger.
Yeah, it's a fucking homebrew chimera, motherfuckers.
I love him.
Gosberg is going to gasp, and then he's just going to narrow his eyes and he says, Mega bird.
Yeah, you can deduce that this is probably the creature that was in that pen upstairs.
Ah.
And I'm going to shout out, everyone! It is the weird invisible bird!
That's not a bird at all.
Can everyone else see this?
There's nothing bird-like about this.
It has
They can
wings.
see.
It's
They can
wings.
kind of see it past you and the giant. They can like see through the legs of that giant that you're fighting.
Okay.
And that chimera flies forward on the end of its chain, and the dragon head gonna fucking breathe poison at you.
It remembers that Gosberg ate its brethren.
Oof.
I need you to make a con save, Andy.
Okay, well that is going to be a. I'm trying to think here. What's my bonuses again? That's on my thing. I rolled a 19. Is that base 19
You're
gonna
fine.
be?
You're fine.
Okay, cool.
You take half damage.
Okay. I thought I was
So yeah,
gonna die
the
for a
poison
second.
mist flows forth from the chimera. Holy shit, I'm not rolling all that. Fuck it. 31. You take 15 points of poison damage, Andy.
I have a question, actually. Does the mist also hurt the giant? And does it hurt Cornelius?
It does also hurt the giant.
Yeah, I assume it hurt Cornelius.
It did also hurt Cornelius.
Push forward, bio.
Okay, well, Cornelius.
Oh yeah, Cornelius does need to also make a save.
Okay.
Kenny, Flindley, you're up next.
Okay, Kenny's up right now. Kenny, you're up.
Okay. So is he still alive?
No, he's dead.
What did Cornelius get?
Cornelius got a 17.
Okay, Cornelius also saved, only took 15 points of damage.
Alright. I'll get out of passive form. I'll crawl out of the mouth.
Can you
I'm
use that?
gonna cast another spell. Hold on. I cast Auto's Irresistible Dance on one of them.
You cast what?
Irresistible Dance.
On a fire giant or a cloud giant? Or who?
Yeah, I cast on the Cloud Giant.
Alright, you cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on the cloud giant.
Dancing
He makes a
with
wisdom
God.
save, yes?
Yeah, he has to make a wisdom save.
So 14 plus... Okay. You got a 23.
Alright, he'll pass. Who's next to initiative?
Me.
Next up is Zafrab and then
Oh, and
Torby.
then Zap. Sorry, I skipped
Alright,
you guys.
I'll give Zafrab inspiration.
Zafrab, you have bardic inspiration. As Gasplindle plays you a little ditty.
Okay. Let's see.
He's playing it on his air guitar.
Cast the Snurre.
That was one idea, but then I thought of Ice Storm, maybe.
Huh?
No.
You do see there are a bunch of fucking hellhounds, and as well as the chimera and the fire giant. Not a bunch, it's 4. So 2 fire
How
giants.
far away are the hellhounds, chimera, and that one fire giant?
How far do they need to be?
I was thinking of doing Cone of Cold, which would be a 60-foot cone originating from myself. Would I be able to get all of them in it?
You could absolutely get both fire giants, the hellhounds, and the chimera all on that cone.
I will do that.
If
So
you
they all have
sidle up
to make
to Gosberg.
dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, they will make dex
No
saves.
constitution saving throws.
Con saves? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, the 2 fire giants. One got a 19
Yeah, that passes.
and a 16.
Does not pass.
The chimera got an 8. And the hellhounds. We're gonna do a joint one for them. The hellhounds got a 19.
Oof.
Passes. So
Okay,
the
so
ones
one
that
fire
pass
giant
will
passed,
take.
and the hellhounds passed.
Yeah, the ones that pass will take half damage.
I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Sorry, I was just checking the state of the recording. We're still doing good. It's not. It hasn't fluked out on us as far as I know.
Oh geez,
Awesome.
that was a really good roll.
What was that?
It's just a really good roll.
Okay, yeah, well, lay it on us. What is the ice wizard Zafrab as you go up and become a blizzard wizard? What do you do?
Blizzard
What do you?
wizard.
What do you lay on, like, as this snowstorm just completely envelops them as you cast it from the staff? These fire giants and hellhounds all get coated in this thick layer of snow and ice. And they take how much damage, my friend?
It looks so.
Unlocked.
So much damage you wouldn't even believe.
Listen, I can't even tell you how much damage.
All right, fine. They're all dead. You convinced me.
41 points of cold damage to the ones that did not save, and then so that'd be 20 points of cold damage to the ones that did save.
All right, the hellhounds are all bloody.
Oh wait.
Pretty much.
I would like to actually. Would I be able to add a power surge to that?
You can add a power surge to that. Hell yeah.
Do it.
All right. So
That's
that
not
would
good.
be an additional. Wait, I'm blanking on power surge. It's been so long. It's half my level, I believe. Let me just double check quickly.
Don't be slipping.
To a creature. Oh, it does say a creature. So
Oh.
I guess I will do it to the chimera.
To the chimera.
Yeah, to the chimera.
All right. How
So
much?
that would be half my level. So that's an extra 6 force damage.
All right. It takes that. Okay. Next up, Torby.
All right, so I rolled stuff. I'm wondering. I'm trying to hit the cloud giant. Does a 16 hit?
16 hits.
Okay, then it is 49 for the giant slayers, and he needs to make 3 saves.
All right. Cock. Success. 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 He's still standing.
Okay.
I'm still standing, and I'm a cloud giant, fighting like a true survivor.
Oh, wait,
Misty
shoot.
stepping, there I went. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. What does Wayfinder do?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure out the total.
I'm still standing. Gonna fight a wrong deer, 'cause he keeps chasing me to the end of the world. He's kicking my ass with his badass sword that he stole from my brother. I'm still standing as I run away, taking invisible chests that Gary Gygax thought people would find anyway, even though he made it pretty much impossible.
Okay.
Like, I'm not fucking with you guys.
67 points total.
Okay. You said it was 67. Okay. Okay. Cool. He is still standing.
Okay.
He's still standing.
Okay.
Yeah. Gosberg. As Torby runs up and dices into the cloud giant, you are still dealing with the fire giant.
I'm going to hit it twice. I'm also going to cast a level 3 Divine Smite.
All right, you can divine smite when you hit.
Okay, the first hit is going to be a 18.
18, as we discussed, will not hit this giant. He has a shield.
Good. All right, that is going to be a natural 20.
That'll hit him.
Nice.
That'll do it.
Awesome. So that is 3d8.
Yes. Actually, with divine smite, just double it all. Double it all. Double it all. Double it all up.
Double it all.
Gosford runs up, tries to hit this giant once, and then on the backswing, the hammer glows with radiant divine energy. And just fucking pounds into this guy. This was his special move. All of you watching, you just see like smoke erupt, and you like lose sight of Gosberg. Zaphrav, you're so close, you have to shield your eyes from this mighty natural 20 hit
Oh, dang.
of Divine Smite.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 34 points of damage.
What was that, Andy?
34 points of damage.
34? Okay.
Yeah.
He's still standing, but he is bloody. And he looks much worse for wear. He's got like anime cuts and scrapes all over his face. He's like, I can't give up. Not yet.
Oh, Cornelius is also going to attack.
Nani. What was that?
Cornelius is also going to attack.
Cornelius will also attack. Nani.
Okay, both of them are lower than 10, so neither of them hit.
A Rungandir.
Yeah.
Fuck that
I'm going
cloud
to
giant.
attack
Oh!
the cloud giant.
He's like, wait, no, I have 2 more Misty Steps.
Alright.
No.
Alright.
I have more counters.
That is going to be... that's going to be 23 points of damage.
What was it to hit?
Yeah, you gotta give me the hits, boy.
Ooh, sorry, it was 19 plus 13.
That'll hit. Are we doing reckless or weapon master, Andy?
Plus my rage. Yeah, that's 26 points of damage actually for the strike.
Okay, for the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. Still up?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to Great Weapon Master this one. Okay. That's going to be 8.
Huh?
An 18 to hit.
Hit.
Uh, 35 points of damage.
35. All right.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to... The first strike, I'm going to hit him in the ankle. So he falls to one knee. And as soon as he does, I'm just going to thrust up into his throat and then slice at a diagonal motion.
So he's nearly headless cloud giant.
Yeah, you do that.
And then I'm going to move over to the Chimera and attack one more time.
All right. You haste, run over to the Chimera, and with your third strike, yeah, lay
Great
it on.
Weapon Master and Reckless. I needed that. That's 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
And because it's not a giant, it takes
Yep, some regular damage. And then Mads, you're on deck.
Yeah.
That's 27 points.
Okay, 27 points of damage to the Chimera. It is bloodied. Yes, yes.
And a bonus action on zap him.
Okay.
Yes, to make a deck save.
Okay, yes. It succeeds.
Huh?
It succeeds.
Okay. So it only takes 2 points of damage.
8.
That's right, because I
All right.
rolled a 5. So
Next up, it is Ro.
Okay, so Cloud Giant is dead.
He's dead.
So I'm gonna go towards the Chimera.
we kill them things together.
Yeah. Squad of the century.
That's
Yeah.
right. Power.
Party that slays
Squad.
together.
Stays
Stays together.
You're so right. I'm gonna hit him with my axe twice.
Do it.
And I'm gonna use Divine Smite at 3rd level for the first one that hits. That 20!
Oh my god. That's
I will
awesome.
show you. I will show you.
The divine power
There it is. For anyone who did not see.
embeds itself in your axe as you bring it down on this beast. Ah!
The next one is a 24 to hit.
That'll also hit.
Cool. So let's get that done. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a lot of d8s, friends. 7.
And then Flindle will be on deck again after the bad guys, of which there are a couple less.
18,
Possibly minus a Chimera.
Oh my god, it's right there.
20, 21.
Do you want something to drink or eat?
I have a drink, thank you.
I lost count. I have to start over.
A lot of stuff.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so 27.
Yeah, so Ro runs up. The honey badger head on this chimera is like. The honey badger don't give a fuck.
My dad don't care.
The lion is snarling at you, and the green dragon head is still oozing poisonous mists from its mouth. And let's see if you kill this fucking thing.
150, 150,
Do it.
154.
Kill it.
Oh yeah, they're high numbers. Oh, I kind of wanted the honey badger head to attack. I could give it more hit points, but that would be
Oh my goodness.
Okay,
especially.
so it's 68 on the first blow. And then for
Okay.
the second one, it's
You
gonna
don't need to
be-
make a second attack.
I get a win 1, baby.
I'm not gonna make this go any longer. So yeah, you run up, and all 3 heads are converging on you. Honey badger, lion, dragon, and you smite right down the middle and kill this chimera.
I split him in twain.
In
I look over
twain!
and I go, that's
They
my
split the
good boy.
joints, chimera in twain! Next up, it is the bad guy. No, you still have another attack. That was your first attack.
Oh, yeah.
You can attack the giant, or a hellhound, or the other giant. Do
I'm going for the giant.
Yeah.
Move and I go towards the giant.
I'll be right back.
you want to hit the one that Gosberg was attacking? That's kind of in the way of a lot of your friends, or
For sure, let's do it.
mostly freshmen?
It's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
It's not going to be a lot of damage, you guys. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's only 15 points of damage.
Okay, that's still respectable.
Not too shabby.
I don't think there's anybody left in the house who can tell me not to eat this chocolate bar, so I'm gonna eat it.
Okay.
Hey, don't eat that chocolate bar.
You're not in my house.
Okay,
You're in
dang.
Nevada!
Hey guys, just give me like 5 minutes. I'll be here to tell me I'm not
Next up is the bad guys, minus a chimera and a cloud giant.
I want chocolate.
Go get chocolate.
The fire giant is going to attack who is wielding the chain that the chimera was on, drops his chain, and will attack Ro left the room. I'm gonna say they attack Orangundares.
What?
He rolled shit. Don't worry about it.
Now hold on. Now,
But we'll say for flavor, the chain came off the chimera like after its head got cut off, so he's wielding this big ass chain and trying to bring it down on you guys. And then the other fire giant is going to attack Gosberg twice. Actually, they got some hella reach. He's gonna attack Zafrab.
Yeah.
Gosberg,
Question is,
do
can he
something.
attack Saffron?
Yeah, sure. I will. Is Zafrab close enough for me to impose disadvantage?
Sure, you can impose disadvantage on the first hit.
Yeah.
First hit was pretty high. It's like a 20 to hit.
I will oppose disadvantage.
Now it was a 4 on the dice.
Wait, I mean the 22 hit would have barely hit. So okay, nice. So I don't.
The
have to
second
use-
strike.
I thought that. Wait. I'm
No, it was
confused.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay, I was so confused.
The second strike is a 30 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Just
There's
barely.
no blocking that with anything that I have.
There's no blocking that with anything anyone has.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, Gosberg can jump in the way,
It's the
but
wrong
I don't
guy.
think it's gonna be useful.
He is using a great axe. You take 37 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Oofa doofa.
Ouch.
Are you okay?
I'm not quite bloodied.
Not quite.
As he,
There,
with
though.
his huge reach, brings this axe down on you. Next up, it is Flindle. No, wait, no, they're hellhounds. They're hellhounds still running around. The hellhounds are going to engage in one of their favorite pastimes, and they're gonna. All 4 of them are gonna surround Rungandir and Ro, and they're all gonna breathe
dang.
fire.
Damn.
So I need both of you to make 4 dexterity saving throws.
Each.
4 of them?
Yes, each. As 4
Okay.
hellhounds surround
Remember,
you.
if you're with me, you get +2 to saves.
Yeah.
All right, Rungandir, you get a +2 to saves.
I have a +1 also from my ring of protection, right?
Yes,
Nice.
you also get a +1. So you have +3 total.
+2.
Doesn't
Okay, so 3.
Orangadir get
Yeah, plus
danger?
2.
25.
Plus 1 for the ring.
You do have danger sense, Rungandir, so you do have advantage on these.
Okay.
Hey, what are we trying to? Can we know what we're trying to beat so I can just tell you how many I pass and how many I fail?
You have to beat a 12.
Okay.
Okay, I
I got
passed
a
the first
27
one.
and a 13 so far. That's an 18
I passed the second one.
and another 18. I'm good.
You passed them all, Ro?
I passed all 4, baby. +7 to dexterity saves, baby.
Yes.
I passed.
You passed all 4?
Yeah, I passed all of them as well.
Okay, you both
Nice.
passed all 4 of them. You're no longer attuned to the
That's
boots,
right.
are you, Rungandir?
No.
Okay. So in Ro's case, Ro, you would have taken 40 points of damage from all this fire, but the sword on your back, the Frostbrand, seems to, like before, almost put up this icy shield around you. So you only take 20 points total.
Beautiful.
Rungandir, you take 40 points of damage total.
Are you doing okay?
What?
Are you doing okay?
I've been better.
It's
What if I
vastly
healed you on
superior
my next
to the
turn?
80 points of
No,
damage. you
focus
could
on the
take.
fight. We can do this after.
Or
Okay.
84. Or whatever.
I'm bloody.
Shoot.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Next up, Flindle. Flindle, get your bindle.
Yeah. Who's alive?
What was that?
Who's alive?
Yeah.
Everyone is alive except for some cloud giant and a chimera and a fire giant. There are 2 fire giants and 4 hellhounds at the moment.
Dang, we're still going.
Which one am I closest to?
You are still gas.
Oh, fantastic. Can I ungas myself?
Can you what?
Ungas myself.
You want to
the
gas
spell.
yourself? What?
He wants to
Oh, you want to ungas yourself? Yes, you can ungas yourself.
Can I guess?
Gas myself.
I would like to gas my gas.
You've already gassed yourself.
Can I get any gas here? Welcome to Del Taco.
Oh man, gas is like super cheap right now.
Yeah.
Man. See if I can use it for anything, right?
Yeah, it's like, I haven't need to buy gas because I haven't really been driving a whole bunch.
No, right? We should start hoarding about 17,000 units of
Let's
gas.
just buy a whole bunch of gas, drive up the gas prices. Sell on eBay. Anyway.
Price gouging?
What are we doing, Flindle?
Yeah. So I'm gonna turn it into something not gas. I'll turn it to myself.
Okay, you turn into a solid Flindle rather than gas
He
Flindle.
turns into a liquid Flindle.
Look
Yeah,
at
there
Flindle.
we go.
You guys are
Liquid
doing.
cash.
It's turned into liquid cash. Now cast. Okay, what kind of room are we in?
What was that?
Well, what kind of room are we in?
It's a big old cave.
No plants? No plant life?
I'll say there's like some roots and stuff, but there's not really any plants, no.
Oh, okay. So like, if I casted like speak with plants, I could talk to them.
Why would you need to?
Well, I mean, I want to use every spell on my spell list at least once.
Yeah, there's not really any plants to talk to in here.
All right, that's fine.
I
Okay.
promise I'll give you a plant to speak to later.
All right. So this is a dark cave, right? This is
What
a
is
dark
that?
cave. This is a dark cave.
This is not your cave. This is a giant cave.
So it's a dark
It is-
cave.
Oh, no, it's lit up by some torches.
Okay, so I would need light. I'll cast polymorph on myself. So I can turn into a pigeon. Wait, guess. Do they eat giant? The giants they eat pigeons.
They eat pretty much anything that fits in their mouth.
All right.
And,
I want to turn into a pigeon that would fit in a giant's mouth. And I'll turn into a pigeon covered in gravy.
Kenny, why do you have an oral fixation at the moment?
Yeah, I'm curious about that myself.
Like I heard him on the outside. I got heard him on the inside.
Kenny, you have like freaking spells that can support people.
Kenny, are you into vor right now?
Yeah,
No.
God. You're right. No, I'm kidding.
Do we learn something new about Flindle?
I don't need to know this about Flindle.
Kenny, that doesn't do anything either. Like in this moment.
Okay. I'll cast major image.
Of
Okay.
what?
Another giant.
Okay,
Yeah.
another giant?
That giant to say, guys, back the fuck up. These guys are dangerous.
Major
Let's back
image
the
doesn't
fuck
make
up."
sound. You would have to
Oh,
make
really?
a deception check to make
He's
that
doing
sound.
ALS. Or no, ASL.
ALS is something completely different.
Yeah.
Giants LS.
He's trying to sign them to get the fuck out of there.
Do you know sign language?
Of course I know sign language.
Do
My
you?
intel's 15.
Yeah, but it's part of your known
Can
languages.
you take your stuff?
Africans.
Well, you heard
Yes.
that. And it was on there.
Make a deception check.
Boy. Let's do it. Alright, roll for me. Alright, that's gonna be in total. Oh dear, I have bad handwriting. So that'll be 28.
Okay. You're trying to. We'll say you do this as a clever thing. There's a giant on the other side of the cave that is motioning for them to run.
Oh, cool.
And
I'll be sure he looks as concerned as possible.
yeah, he's super concerned for them.
He's just looking out for his homies, you know?
Yeah, that absolutely. And I think the one holding the chain is definitely going to take that opportunity to run, seeing what's happening here. Zafrab, it is your turn.
So the one that went to hit me with the chain. That's the one that hit me, right?
No, the one with the axe hit you.
Oh, okay. So the other fire giant. And he's like right next to me, essentially.
Yeah, pretty close.
Well, there's a number of things I could do. Could I hit him? So if I aimed a lightning bolt at where he is, how much else would I be able to hit?
I'll say you can hit 2 hellhounds and the other fire giant.
Okay. Then I will do that. They'll have to make dex saving throws.
All right. Fire giant.
Wait, but also I'm doing it at 5th level.
Failure and failure. They all fail.
All right.
I'm assuming the hellhounds are probably dead. That's a safe assumption on my part.
Maybe.
Stop rolling.
Tell me what I have to do to hit
Who wants to know?
Which one are you
Who
attacking?
wants to know?
the fire giant.
There's 2.
Do you want to
Chain
know?
boy or axe boy?
That's 33 points of damage, and then an extra 6 points of damage to the fire giant that hit me.
All right. How much?
I'm using power surge on the fire giant that hit me.
Okay, but how much damage?
So that's 33 points of lightning damage for all of them, and then an extra 6 points of force damage on the fire giant that hit me.
All right. So 33
Yes.
and 39 for that one guy.
Yes.
All right. He's still standing, just barely.
I swear.
That'll hit him. So you're good with your turn?
Yes.
All right. Torby runs up. You hit him with that first strike.
And the other one's a 21, and so
Okay, well,
2 dex or 2 strength saves.
Roll the damage.
Oh, okay. Of just 1, right?
So yeah, Zafrab unleashes this gigantic lightning bolt. Brings the giant to its knees and just poofs 2 hellhounds.
Nice.
All right. And then Torby runs up and is like, ah! And the giant collapses dead.
Alright, I'll go after the other fire giant.
Yeah, you go after the chain boy.
He's
That's
running.
a 21.
Hit.
And he needs to make a strength save.
Okay.
And if he fails, then my other one's might.
Failure.
Okay.
No, wait, he has like a, it's a strength save? Yeah.
Yeah.
Failed. Go ahead.
What?
Roll the rest of your.
No, I did. It was
Okay.
a 4 and 1.
Okay.
So, I mean, on the dice. So that would be a 15.
No hits.
And a
No hits, yeah. Next up on deck is Gosberg.
Okay. So, I assume the giant I'm fighting is dead, or is he still alive?
He's dead.
Okay, cool. And is the other giant still alive?
The other giant is still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna have Cornelius run over to him, and I am going to smack him to see what damage I can do.
All right.
What the hell happened? Remember, Panic might be like 1 or 2 are still alive.
I can't understand anything Andy is saying.
Are the hellhounds dead?
What, Andy?
Are the hellhounds dead?
2 of them are.
Okay, so the rest are still alive. Cool.
How far away from the computer or whatever is Andy?
I don't.
I am
know.
like I'm actually like really close right now.
Maybe back up a tiny bit.
Okay, how about this?
That's fine.
Much better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyways, that is a 24 and a 26 to hit.
Those will hit.
Okay. And I'm going to cast Divine Smite at level 2, or level 1, I mean, level 1.
All right, Rungdir, you're on deck.
You're all right.
I'm going to. So yeah, Godsburg runs forward past the raging hellhounds and strikes at the chain-wielding giant.
That is going to be straight 30.
30 points of damage, all right. Okay. Chain Boy still standing.
Axe Boy's still standing.
Nope.
Me.
Oh, I was like the other Axe Boy.
I'm fine.
And then, yeah, that's your turn. Yes?
Cornelius is going to attack also.
Okay, roll attacks for Cornelius. Arungandir, what are you doing?
So, well, how many wolves or how many hounds are left?
2 hellhounds, 1
One of them
giant.
are less than 10.
All right, I'm going to attack one of the hellhounds after Cornelius.
All right. You can go ahead and roll now.
Okay. And I'm going to do Great Weapon Master. First one is an 18.
That'll hit. Roll your damage first. Let's see how they fare.
That's going to be 26 points of damage for the first one.
All right, you destroy that hellhound.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll go for the other hellhound.
So Arungandir runs over to one hellhound. It poofs into an explosion of fire that doesn't hurt you. It's flavor.
Cool. And then I'm going to attack the other one recklessly.
And you strike at the other one. What do you get?
That is going to be a
What was that?
20, soft 20.
That'll hit. What did Cornelius get, Andy?
Oh, he got less than 10 for both.
Okay. So he does not hit the giant.
And that's going to be 19 points. No, sorry. 21 points of damage.
All right, you kill that hellhound as well.
And then there's one more guy, right?
Yep.
I'll run over there and attack him.
Okay, Ro. You're on deck.
I'm gonna. Oh.
I was just going to say great weapon fighter.
All right, roll your attack.
Okay, that's a soft 20.
That'll hit. And then Rowan, you can attack this guy too if you wish.
33
Yes.
points.
33?
Yeah.
You guessed what I was gonna do. Here I come.
Here it comes.
Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes again. What's his weakness?
A battle axe.
I not 20'd again. Oh my gosh.
Oh
you
my
guys.
god.
Alright, I'm gonna
What?
save you the trouble of rolling.
We can't see it, but whatever. I
That's
believe you.
crazy.
I know how this is gonna go.
Dice.
So, how do you want to do this?
Such an axe boy.
You finish off the fight. You run up with your axe, and this guy is still kind of like reeling from electricity. A Rungendeer comes up and slices him once, which knocks him down, and then you run up and
Yeah. Okay. So with one hand, I swing it at his chest, and then I take my other hand and press it in
Oh, nice.
into his heart.
Ooh.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
okay, yeah, and that concludes that fight.
Woo!
Yeah.
You guys have defeated the giants in this room.
I'm gonna walk up and pick up the normal sized great axe.
Yeah, you pick it up. It looks like it's dwarvish made.
Zafra?
Yeah.
Can you detect this, please?
All right. I will take 10 minutes to cast Identify.
Hey,
All
Zafra, are you okay?
I'm quite a bit hurt.
Should I come heal you?
Yes, please.
Okay. I tell Rungendeer, I'm gonna heal Zafra, but I'll be right back to heal you. And I go over to Zafra.
While that's happening, I'm going to go over to Rungendeer and drop 30 heal points on him.
Oh, I appreciate it.
All right.
You did well, and I gently pat the eye patch, because I think that's probably the worst he has.
Zafra, I'm gonna lay on hands you. How much? How down are you?
I'm down by 37.
Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll give you 35. Cool.
Okay.
So I have 30 left, and I go over to Rungendeer. I'm gonna heal you.
You are?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I heal you for 30.
Okay, you used your entire pool left?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Everybody's feeling
that's
good
so
and
cute.
grand.
I'm feeling much, much better.
Great.
All right. So you take 10 minutes to identify the great axe, Zafrab. Well, the rest of you guys, you search the room and you find. Let's see. This is area 5. Let's see what's normally in it. There's giant's bags, which have usual gigantic things. But the thing you notice, there's nothing super important that you find except that chest the cloud giant grabbed from the frost giant rift that you saw him escape with.
Hmm.
And
I
now
need
I
to
get
know
to go
what's in
back
that.
a few pages and let's find
We
out
go
the deal with that. In the original version, before I fixed it, Gary Gygax made this chest fucking impossible to find. That's because Gary Gygax doesn't know how human beings think.
So how is it impossible?
It was like on a ledge, 20 feet up and invisible, and nothing, you can't detect it in any way. So you just have to be like, I'm gonna climb up that ledge 20 feet and like wave my hands around to find this invisible thing in this place where there is nothing. In just this random ass hallway. It's fucking ridiculous. He's ridiculous.
I never knew you had
He's silly.
about stuff like that.
Okay, it is locked.
It's open.
Oh, Zafra.
So he takes the 10 minutes to identify. It is a +2 great axe
Very
that can be
nice.
wielded by a humanoid. But on top of that, you find out, and you recognize some of the dwarven sigildry on this. And it has this strange mechanism at the top. And you see the heraldry, the sigils, that it belongs to Clan Ramsake.
Huh.
And this great axe is called Pepper Grinder.
Cute.
All right.
It's would have been great if Reader was here.
And then
So you-
to open up the chest.
Yeah, what's in here?
Although first investigate to check for traps.
You check.
Because I don't trust scary guy gets. What?
You can roll for that. Yeah.
Okay. $19 to find traps.
You don't see any. You don't see any mechanical traps on the locks or anything. You don't think it's going to shoot a poison needle at you.
All right, then I will unlock it.
All right. Roll Rudex. Plus proficiency. No, you don't have your own profession, are you?
But I do have gloves of thieving.
You do have gloves of thievery, which is a nice bonus.
So that is a 22.
All right, that's great. The DC was 20. This was a very difficult lock, but you... And the lock falls off. You open it?
Yep.
All right, you open it. And I need everybody
Oh God.
to make a saving throw. As you open it, you see Zafrab. You see, for a moment, there's a flash from this cliff inside the box.
What kind of save?
We're about to fucking find out, but I think it's Constitution.
Soft 20.
Everybody gets a +2 from me.
Oh,
And
soft 20.
and when I say everybody, I mean everybody. As Cloudkill fills the room.
Oh, I don't know what that does, but it sounds bad. Everybody's frozen.
Oh no, that's not good.
Hello?
They left because I used Cloudkill on them.
Oh, +5.
All right, you guys get a
So-
+5 from being new to 2 paladins. We just glitched out there for a moment.
So
Okay,
that's a 13.
there we go. All right, kids. Okay, Zafrab got a 13.
Yep.
Okay,
But,
Arungandir.
ooh, I use my reaction. Wait, or, I could use my reaction to give myself even more. Let's see. How much more will it give me?
Arungandir, what'd you get?
22.
22? Okay.
Let me
That's
double
good.
check.
Ro, what did you get?
23.
Okay. Torvi?
22.
I
Gosford?
use my reaction to give myself an additional +4.
All right, so you're at 17?
Yes.
Okay, Gosberg, what'd you get?
25.
What did Flindle get?
What's your con? 12.
Okay, what did Cornelius get?
Oh, right. That's a 6.
6?
Yep.
Okay, the DC was 17, so Zafrab, you barely succeed.
Oh.
Cornelius and Flindle fail.
That's rough.
And a bunch of poison fills the room.
Oh.
Oh, you.
Cornelius and Flindle take 25 points of damage. The rest of you take 12.
Okay.
Darn glyph. I wrote that wrong.
Okay. Okay, you heard that?
Yeah, I got it.
Fun fact, the gas does not disperse. It is still there.
So I back out.
So, presumably you all get the hell out of that.
Was there anything in the chest?
Yeah, you all kind of move out of the poison cloud, and it's just kind of
That was 12.
sinking and moving. So you guys, huh?
12.
12. You all take 12. So you're all kind of waiting for this poison green gas to disperse and go away.
You know what's...
That's my mom, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
And after the gas has dispersed, because we'll say you're all not dumb enough to stand in a fucking poison mist for
I think I am, but someone pulls me back.
10 minutes.
Yes.
You see in the box there is a small pearl, a box of paints, and a strange wand.
Man,
Oh.
I was into arts and
A box of paints, you say? Do I have more pigments?
Yes, you have more Nolzur's marvelous pigments.
Yes.
What's the pearl?
I guess I will identify all of it.
You identify those things. In the meanwhile, while all this is happening, we'll say, Gosberg, you are finally attuned to the Hellhound Cloak, so you can use that. You identify them. The wand is a wand of paralysis.
Oh, I don't know what that does.
Give me the DMG. And the pearl is a pearl of power.
Nice.
The pearl of power gives you back a spell slot that you used, essentially. It gives you back some spell slots. Very good for spellcasters. Let me check on that real quick.
I didn't mean to turn you on.
Pearl of power. You do have to attune to it.
Yeah.
It's a fun little Zathrab box.
But it does allow you to regain one expended spell slot, which was, it has to be like 3rd level or lower.
Yeah.
And then the wand of paralysis, let me check it real quick. Wand of paralysis. It also requires attunement. It has 7 charges, and you can use an action to cause a thin blue ray to streak from the tip towards a monster or a creature or whatever, and they have to make a DC 15 con save or be paralyzed. It's not a spell or anything. It literally just fucking paralyzes people.
We will need that probably.
Yeah.
So that is what you guys found.
Nice.
All right. What do you guys want to do now? You still have the map stuff?
Yeah.
You basically just explored areas 4 and 5.
Is it an attack roll or is
It is a saving throw.
Oh wait.
Let's hop up to the next level, right? Or down?
Down.
This is so confusing.
Oh
Well,
god.
did we search all of here?
You did not search all of the 3rd level.
But
I
reckon we can search the level after we dealt with whatever's below.
Yeah, the drow.
No, it'll be above. We didn't search the 2nd level because that's where the drow are.
There is still more area north of you. You can see with areas 15, 16, 17 there. And then there's areas south of you. I actually don't know what the fuck is down.
Wait.
I'm looking at it.
The drow are above?
You don't know that.
I'm guessing.
I thought they were below.
Well, we didn't check floor 2. There is no floor below us, is there?
Not that you know of at the moment. You guys are on the bottom floor as far as you know.
I'm a great finder. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff?
Alright.
Anyway.
Little do you guys know, this is only part 3 of a 15-part dungeon.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay, let's keep searching then. I guess the bottom floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
North or south? You guys are pretty north already.
I think we keep going north until we hit something.
Yeah.
Alright. So the next place you would have to go is Area 15.
Area 15.
51?
15.
That's the other way around. You're reading it
Or
backwards.
14? No? No.
Oh, I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry.
Can you guys all see that on your map?
Let me see. I can't read the numbers. Okay, got it.
So you enter. And you see.
What do we see? Our non-health spots. None of us are out.
You see there is a drow who is trying to hide.
Oh, there we go.
There.
In what room?
As you go to Area 15.
15. Okay.
Where's this drow trying to hide?
In like the wall, in the
I say
darkness.
out loud. What frightens
Okay.
you?
Hmm?
I say out loud. What frightens you?
I think we do.
It says something in a language that you don't understand to its brethren, presumably.
I'm going to slowly look over to Ro, like, never mind.
I'm sorry, I missed that. What happened?
Let's get ready to fight.
Okay.
It sounds like Elvish, but it's like a weirder dialect, and you also see it moving its hands a lot.
Okay.
Do I know?
Presumably
Oh,
they're
look.
using some kind of
Can I
sign.
pick up
Wait,
like?
What, drow sign language?
DSL.
Yeah, Drow sign language is a thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Does anybody have like an understanding English spell?
I don't think I have comprehend languages prepared, at least if I do
So yeah,
have it.
those of you
I
who
don't
knew
have comprehend
who know
languages.
Elvish did understand that. It's just like
Hello?
it's a different dialect. Hello,
Hello.
Andy.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of echoey.
Okay.
Ah!
I'm gonna leave the call, come back and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay. I understand Elvish. I don't know who else does.
Arungandir.
I know Dwarvish.
I know Elvish.
Okay.
I barely know common.
I know Gnome.
We're working on your vocabulary right now.
Vocabulary.
Yes.
You guys understood basically
My vernacular.
intruders approaching, not giants.
Okay.
Okay. You hear us get better?
Yeah, that's better. Kind of.
Okay, cool. Anyways, Kenny said that you had tongues.
Not giants.
What?
Kenny said you had
It's approaching, not giants.
Yeah. I don't know what could be worse than giants.
We could be.
Us.
What does tongues do? Tongues lets people understand.
I guess it depends if you're good or bad.
When you-
If you're bad, then we're definitely worse than giants.
I mean, if you have tongues, then go for it.
Do you need help understanding anything, any language? Because I have tongues. The spell
I mean,
tongues.
Wow.
we have people in the party that speak Elven.
Oh, okay. Then.
Gosberg being one.
So I'm gonna pull out my sword and just be like, who are you warning?
The drow takes off further into the
In
room
Elvish.
and out of sight.
As soon as they start moving, can I cast Hold Person on them?
Sure.
So they have to make a Wisdom saving throw?
All right. Oh, I opened right to drow. They fail, presumably. What's your DC?
18.
Yep, they're paralyzed.
You want to sneak around them, guys?
Well, we already met ourselves.
At that moment, roll initiative, everybody.
Oh.
Ugh, I'm rolling crap today.
Oh my god. Where's my pencil?
Actually, I'll just use the initiative from last time. Fuck it.
Okay.
No,
Why?
because I got an 11
Fuck
this
it.
time.
Old initiative. It's not that different. It's just that the drow go in a different place.
We can't hear people.
No, we can't.
Really?
They're just not
Hello?
talking.
Can you hear us?
Well, Mads was talking.
Mads, are you
Wait,
talking?
Mads, can you talk?
I can't hear Mads.
Yeah, I can't hear Mads.
I can't hear
I
Mads.
can hear you. I'm the only one.
Yeah, I do not hear Mads.
Hey,
Me neither.
us and
Well, I
us.
guess-
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, Mads could have just turned off their mic.
Did you turn off their
They all
your
said
mic?
that
I didn't touch
they're
shit.
way better at Dungeons and Dragons than all of you. That's what they said.
Wait, can you hear Mads?
Yeah, Jonathan can hear
Yeah,
Mads.
I can hear.
Mads,
Oh.
try
I can hear
leaving and
Mads.
coming back.
That's rude.
Probably.
So, first up, we'll wait a second for them. We'll be considerate.
How about now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there
good.
we go.
There we go.
Okay. Oh my god, that just reminds me, like, I was straight up gonna dab at several points in She Kills Monsters and forgot.
Oh man, I'm gonna dab too.
Like somewhere in the dance battle or something, like I was gonna do some dumbass shit.
I Junko posed.
The day I saw it, Mads, you dabbed.
When did I dab?
You did dab.
I don't remember, but I remember you dabbing. Do you remember that, Jonathan?
I do remember that. That was like during one of the fights or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Next up.
That sounds about right.
First up is Orangutan.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to.
Okay.
You can hold actions if you wish, but otherwise you hear weapons being drawn.
Nah, it's all right. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere. And then, you know what? Actually, I'm not. I'm going to transform into a large bear.
Tight.
Is there anything you would like to specifically do?
I'm going to. Well, that's my bonus action. So
I mean, specifically like a thing we talked about.
Well, I can't rage right now.
Like a Dark Souls thing? I don't know.
Oh,
Just run.
yeah. I'm going to when you see Orangutan transform, in his mouth is Waith.
Yeah, Orangutan plants Waith into the ground, transforms into a bear, and then picks up Waith in his mouth.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, that brings up a lot of questions for me, though.
What?
It brings up a lot of questions for me, though.
Too bad. Sword bear.
Rule bear.
How would they swing a bear's neck isn't capable of moving with the same dexterity?
I am going to move through, and I'm going to. The only drow is the one that's paralyzed, right?
You can turn into a cave bear, technically, though.
Yeah.
So you can see in the dark.
I can.
So you can see there are more drow in this room.
It's a sword bear that can see in the dark.
Yeah, you can do cave bear form.
I'm going to go ahead and attack one of the drow.
All right, the paralyzed one or no?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Sword bear.
Hey guys.
What?
Why are we killing these drow again?
Because they have the evil lady.
They're helping an evil lady?
Yeah, Elvira.
Okay.
And they're most.
Oh, right. Okay.
They're yeah, Elvira is the bad.
Yeah, Elvira's bad guy.
Okay.
All right. What'd you get?
That's going to be plus being a bear. That's going to be a 22.
Okay.
So for my first strike, that's going to be 8 points of 11 points of slashing damage for the first strike.
Okay.
And for my second strike, let's see. That's cocked. Not looking good. That misses.
What is it?
It is a 13.
All right. Did you take into account that you had advantage because he's paralyzed?
Oh, and I forgot to double the damage. It's a crit.
Oh, well, in that case, he dead.
He dead.
Then I'll move on to the next person. What does it mean if? No, yeah, I crit him as well.
You critted on that guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it like 18 or 19? Or, I mean, was it... You have a thing, don't you?
I moved to the next drow, right?
Yeah.
How many drow are there?
Arungandir, as you step into the room and look around, you see that hiding in the darkness, there were 9 drow.
And now there's 7.
Yep.
Imagine getting killed by a bear with a sword.
Probably be a lot easier to get away from than a bear.
Many of them are wielding scimitars and swords and such.
20 points
One
of
of
damage.
them, you see, one of them is holding a wand. 2 of them actually, but one of the ones holding a wand seems to have so much spider motif going all over his shirt, and it is a male.
Brian. It's Magic Brian.
It's Brian. What'd you say, Arungandir?
It said, so overall 20 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, you kill that drow too. We'll say this is another simple drow. You see all these ones, a lot of them are male. Most of them are male except for one female who appears to be in better armor than the rest of them.
Okay, maybe focus
Lay down your weapons.
Next up, Bro.
Oh, dang. Well, I guess that didn't work.
Can we all see them?
I will say,
I have fire here.
as Torby steps into the room, you can see the ones near you, yes.
Okay.
So once Torby fully enters, you guys will be able to see fucking everything in this room.
I do have dark vision though, so am I able to see all?
You
things?
see everyone.
Okay.
So I can kind of see because of Torby?
Yeah.
Can I see any of the wand boys?
Yes, they're a bit deeper in because Torby hasn't moved forward yet, so you would have disadvantage on hitting them, but you could.
And I'll just go for one of the sword boys.
Yeah, by the way, we actually have to, what you said, look, we actually got to dip by about now. Yeah, we actually have to go to the bank from the moment, okay?
I can't understand you, Andy.
I have no idea what you just said.
I'll send it to you on Messenger.
Something about
Attacking.
dipping out?
The first one's only a 16 to hit, so probably not.
What'd you get to hit?
16?
16 will barely hit.
Oh, nice. Okay, and the second one is cocked. Now it's a 24.
Okay, yeah, you guys can dip for a little bit. You gonna be back?
No, I don't think we're gonna be back.
Not gonna come back? Okay. Tell you what, we'll tell you what's going on in that case. We'll catch you up later. We're gonna continue with Drow Madness.
Alright, see you guys.
Alright, see you bit.
See ya.
Buddy. Bye.
See ya.
38 damage total for both swings.
On one guy?
The first one was 21.
That's enough for 2. You take out 2 guys.
You're 2 guys.
Nice.
Yeah, so Ro runs in. What weapon are you using?
My axe.
Alright.
Axe boy.
And these drow warriors come up to you and they're trying to slice and dice you and you just completely skilled.
Get away from me.
Nothing.
Get away from me.
Next up, it is the drow.
Dun, dun, dun.
They are going to fire their hand crossbows at you.
At whom?
Actually, one of them is going to cast Fairy Fire.
Counterspell.
Son of a bitch! You counterspell the Fairy Fire as you see one of them can't summon up his innate drow magic. These flames begin leaping towards Ro. These purple flames. And then Zafrab summons up a magical wind with a magical word, and they dissipate. Another one is going to fire a hand crossbow at you, Zafrab.
No!
That is a 21 to hit.
I cast shield.
Okay, you cast shield. You summon up this magic. You already used your reaction.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
something
right.
you wouldn't notice.
I did. You're right. My bad.
He's still happy about that.
God, it's the one time only having one reaction. is the problem, and it has occurred. It'll never
I
happen
need to
again.
somehow get more reactions.
No one will ever need 2 reactions ever again.
I always need 2 reactions.
You take 7 points of piercing damage,
That's right.
but I do need you to make a con save.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
poison damage.
Poison, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a 19. Wait, am
Okay,
I near
that's
one of
very
the
good.
paladins?
Huh?
Yes.
Alright.
You
So
are not
then
super
that would
close
be
to
at least
rogue,
a
but yes.
21.
You get hit by this dart, this crossbow bolt, and you feel the poison kind of hitting you, and you feel a little bit woozy, but you're okay. Another one is going to hit Row with a crossbow bolt. That is a 32 to hit, or not a 32, 22 to hit.
You look really cute in those glasses, actually.
Oh, thanks. It doesn't hit me.
It does not. That is correct. Oh, wait. Oh, I counted wrong. I'm very stupid. I'm sorry. It's a 19 on the dice, so
It doesn't matter.
plus 4, so it's 23.
Okay, now it hits me.
I don't know how to math. You take 4 points of piercing damage.
4?
And you make a con save.
4?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch out, that floor is gonna creep up on you.
I bet it will. Con save, huh? That's a 21.
All right. Yeah, you succeed. You feel some of that same wooziness, but you fight through it. Another one is also going to try to cast Fairy Fire on you, seeing that their companion failed. So make a dex save.
Come at me.
As green flame tries to wrap itself around
I
you.
should have said come at me.
What'd you say? What'd you get?
Because I rolled a 9.
9.
Well, am I still
Total?
near Gosberg?
What's your total?
9.
Okay.
But am I still near Gosberg?
No. Gosberg has not entered the room yet. But you get enwrapped. You aren't hurt, but this green flame, this green elucent flame is all over you. And does not appear to be harming you, but it is lighting you up as a hell of a target.
Oh. Do I look hot?
What?
That's your only concern.
Yeah.
I always expected it to look like little fireflies. I don't know why.
Oh, I feel like I probably look kind of cute.
Yeah.
The elite warrior, the female, is going to run at you.
Ro, are you?
Yeah, do it.
Ro, and make
You're
2 short sword
growing.
attacks at you with advantage. That is definitely going to hit, because that's 26 to hit. And that was 25.
Hits.
All right. You take 6. You take 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Let me mark that down really quickly before you go on.
I imagine a con save did come.
Okay, continue.
And 15 points of poison damage.
Oh, shoot.
I don't get a con save?
Nope.
Dang.
This is a different poison than the crossbow bolts.
Excuse me, aren't paladins immune to poison?
No. They're immune to disease.
What?
I know.
But there's no
Broken.
disease damage.
Broken.
I
Next.
think I have advantage on saving throws against being poisoned.
One of the mages.
Something.
Ah,
Sorry.
are you okay?
Ow.
I'm not okay. I'm not hurt. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You see one of the mages casts a spell on himself, and he becomes invisible.
Dang.
The other one,
I hate it when they do
let's
that.
see what he can do.
Oh no.
Hachimachi.
There's one thing I know Drow can do. But I don't know if It'd probably put them at a disadvantage as well.
He says, "Never should have come here," in Elvish. And then the battle music starts.
That's what he can do. That's all he can do.
Yep.
I can't speak Elvish, so I say what?
He says he's a big dum-dum.
Bonus action. He transforms into a giant spider.
Of course he does.
What?
Yes.
Hey guys, not
Yes.
great.
I don't like it.
And then
Wait, is it actually Magic Brian? You have
it's
to
not
tell me
Magic
it's
Brian.
Or it's
Obligated.
entrapment.
He's gonna cast. That's an ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh god.
Ooh. I was just gonna have him fucking Eldritch blast you, but this could be more fun.
War?
I don't like
John
it.
Arangandir,
Yeah.
I need you to make a wisdom save.
Oh no. A wisdom save?
Yes.
+2
Do
if
it.
you're next to me.
You're not.
Okay.
You're not next to him.
He's not close enough to me? 10
No,
feet?
you went and attacked other people. They weren't all lined up in a row for you.
Dang it.
Well, don't worry about it. That is 17.
I am
damn
worried.
you. Oh, that could have been good. You feel something attempt to take control of your mind
Oh, that would have been really bad.
and
Dominate
turn you
person,
against
right.
your friends with a
Oh, no.
dominate spell.
Wait,
Yeah.
my wisdom and intelligence are the same as a bear, yes?
No,
No.
you're wild shaped.
You retain.
Different thing. Yeah, you're wild. It's not polymorph. Like your wisdom and intelligence stay exactly the same
Yeah.
as
That's what I'm-
Rungan.
That's what he was saying.
Yes.
And charisma. I think.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, it's all
The charisma doesn't matter.
all mind
much.
stats stay the same, but
I
physical stats.
almost turned to Rungandir against the party. Ooh.
That would have been so bad.
That would have been
Ooh,
so
That
bad.
guy just a little bit lower. That would have been bad. You guys don't want to be on
boy.
the receiving end of those hits.
Well, I'm lucky I have a pretty hardy. I got a 12 plus my wisdom is +4
Yes.
plus my ring of protection.
Next up, Torby.
What about Flindle and Zaphrab?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, Zathra.
So how many drow are left?
There
I
appears to
can
be.
see.
So there's 4, 5, 6, 7. You cannot see
7.
the 7th one.
I thought I took down 2.
You did take down 2, and
There was
Rungandir took down
9.
2.
And there were 9.
I counted wrong.
9 minus 4 is 5. Okay.
You lied to us.
You
Wait,
lied.
so-
There were 7 when you attacked, Mads.
Oh, okay. I understand.
So
Or something. I don't know. I'm fucking awful at math right now.
How many were
How
there?
many
to
are there?
start?
There
This is
originally
good.
were.
They're everywhere.
There's 6 plus 3. Yeah, there were 9.
So now there are
okay,
5.
then we took down
And now
4
there
of
are.
them.
Wait.
So there
There are
should
9,
be 5.
and we've taken
Wait
down
a second.
4.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
we did take down.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yes, there are more than 9 because they didn't highlight some of the bits in this. So I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, there are 4. Okay. Yes. So
Okay.
there were 13 total originally. My mistake.
We took,
So now
So
there's
now there's 9.
Now there's 9.
But I
I'm
can
sorry,
see
I
8
was
of
very
them.
confusing. I need to look at the book
And
better.
one of them
Alright.
is invisible.
And then I was like looking at this and it wasn't agreeing with what was in my brain. What is it?
Okay.
Is that the same one who did like the take over the mind? thing?
No.
Okay.
5, 6. So I will cast. I guess I kind of need to do this. I think we should probably rest after this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast a 7th level hold person to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people in it, and I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna go after the mage that I
One
can
you
see, and the woman in the special armor.
Yeah, the elite warrior.
Yeah.
All right.
then the rest,
She will roll.
DM choice.
Wisdom saves all around, yes?
Yes.
All right. She got a 16.
Okay. Oh.
He got a 9. Do they both pass?
So
Do they both fail?
DC is 18.
Okay. And then how many more?
So there's 4 more.
Get
Okay.
wrecked.
Failure. Success and failure. So one drow was able to withstand being held by
So
you.
there's a total of 3 drow that can move.
Great.
Have at them.
Okay. So,
It's my turn.
sure.
Torby.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's many squishy boy targets, and also there's
Are they
the elite warrior.
clumped?
They're
Sort
not
of.
clumped. Well, I'll give you a few of them. That
I
are
mean,
on
if
the
you can
wall.
do,
Okay. What about the
if you can do your
invisible?
cone
You
of
don't know
fire
where
or
he's
whatever it
invisible.
is.
I'm
He's
about
invisible. You aren't though.
to. Yes.
No, you're not.
Because of Leita.
Laita, if you gotta shoot him first. You still don't know where he is.
I gotta shoot him, but Leita, I can make a normal attack roll, and then it will tell me
It will
where
find
it is,
him.
right?
You haven't done that yet, so you still don't know where he is.
Well, I'm just okay.
So you don't know if he's clumped.
Was he clumped?
No.
Okay, then I should.
He was hanging out with his wizard buddy.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do Leita for my first one at the invisible guy.
So a bow attack.
15 plus 11.
You gotta add another one if you're using the new bow.
I did. 15 plus 11, so that's 26.
You hit.
All right. That's an 8 plus 6, so 14 damage.
All right. You know there's an invisible enemy in the room, so you knock the golden ebon arrow, and Seeker finds its target. Ah!
Nice.
All right.
Does he have to do a roll to see if he retains his invisibility
Maintains concentration.
No, because it was greater invisibility.
Oh.
All right.
Dang.
Hold on. I need to see if
Greater
it's
invisibility
on a
still
hit or if
concentration?
What?
One of my
I literally don't know.
Your arrow stuff is usually on a hit.
Yeah, I know. I think one of them is not, though.
I'm gonna roll for Gosberg and them.
Okay.
Yeah, greater invisibility is still a concentration spell. Harper.
What was that?
Greater invisibility is a concentration spell.
It is?
Yeah.
I thought it just lasts.
No, it's concentration up to 1 minute.
So it is.
But you can do more than one person.
But
Is
you
that the
can-
difference?
Okay, you still have to concentrate it, but the thing is, like, it just lasts that whole minute, even if you attack or cast spells.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be DC 10.
You got a
anyway,
19 on the dice.
Hold on.
He's fine.
Because I'm going to do... Enfeebling arrow.
Okay.
Which is an extra 2d6. And he needs to succeed on a concentration saving throw. Or the damage dealt by its weapon attacks is halved until the start of my next.
You got a natural 20.
Oof.
So he's still invisible and still holding on to his stuff, even though he takes this extra damage.
So that's 9 damage.
Okay.
9 extra damage. So does that factor into the concentration check?
Yes, because it gets halved and he still has it.
No, it doesn't get halved.
No, the DC is like half of the damage you dealt.
Half or 10, whichever's higher.
Okay. So my damage was...
So, next up, Gosberg rides
Wait, no,
up...
I'm not done.
Okay.
I have 2 more arrows to fire.
Okay, then fire.
I'm going to fire another arrow at. Where was he about?
You can hit him, but you have disadvantage because he is still invisible, but you can see Seeker.
Okay. So where is he about?
He's in like the middle of the room.
He's not clumped.
No.
Okay. Then I'm going to do just a regular arrow, I guess. That's an 18 plus. Okay. And then. And he needs to make another concentration check.
Okay. He succeeds,
That's
I imagine.
7, yeah.
7 points of damage?
7 points of damage.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
And then this one is going to be a bursting arrow at the clump.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
That is a 7 plus 11, so
You hit.
18. All right.
Have you even seen the episode? He turns himself into a pickle.
Oh my god.
I need to stop closing Xanathars.
Funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, let's see. 2d6. Okay. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure.
All right. 2 of them auto-fail their save.
Oof.
1 succeeds.
18.
18 points of damage?
Yeah.
All right. The one who, after you launch this arrow, fuck it, we'll say he was the one who wasn't paralyzed. So he takes the damage of the arrow as well. And you hit, it explodes and kills all of them. So now there's no normal drow soldiers left. Just the 3 special ones.
Yes!
Okay.
We did it, guys.
Doing work.
We're going to rest after this.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Action surge?
Do
Why
it.
not?
Alright. My action surge. And shoot my first arrow at the dude. And that has disadvantage, yes?
Yes. If you're going for the mage, you have the female warrior, the elite warrior, the giant spider guy,
I'll do the giant spider guy.
and the
Brian.
invisible guy.
That's still
Brian.
Oh yeah, you have
Brian.
advantage on the giant spider guy.
because that's
I know in my soul that that's Magic Brian.
Huh?
for magic.
What is
Brian.
that?
15.
For giant spider guy.
Yes.
Okay.
So, because Magic Brian
15?
have to die.
You do
That
have
will hit
advantage
him.
for him.
Kill him.
All right.
Wait 1 second.
I hope he gives us a really good one. Oh no!
So yeah, you stow the bow, and you pull out the rapiers.
I fell on Brian.
Oh,
Brian,
no.
I'm
Oh,
so
Brian.
proud of them.
Oh, Brian, you have solved my final riddle.
I'm
Oh, wait.
going to die now.
Wait.
Amazing.
I
Is
fire
Burning Hands an
magic
attack
missile.
or an action?
It's an action.
It's an action. Damn it. Okay.
Bro, you should cast Magic Missile.
I don't have magic.
He
missile.
is actually paralyzed, so you
I don't
get to
have
roll
magic
with
missile
advantage.
prepared.
Okay.
Dang.
That's not any better, really.
They said screw that. I'd take chromatic orb.
But don't you make multiple attacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
But you
that.
can still say it.
Magic
gonna
missile
do
throws a
sharpshooter.
chromatic orb.
Oh, it's all bow? Okay.
Yeah.
Orb of fire.
That's a 19.
Okay, you don't
Magic
stow
missile.
your bow. You're still firing arrows.
Yeah. I thought I had to. And that's a 1, so that doesn't hit. Oh wait, no, it's
You have
advantage.
advantage.
It's advantage, so that doesn't count. It's 14 plus 11, so
Hit.
25. Okay.
You have 1 more.
Oh, I do. I'm a sharpshooter this one as well. Please be better. Okay. So that is,
Hit.
yeah.
All right,
okay.
yeah, 3 sharpshooter arrows. Gosberg runs up and kills 2 of killed some of those remaining drow.
Yes.
And
How much is sharpshooter? 10 plus 10.
yes.
Come on.
Flindle is going to presumably cast Speak with Plants to talk to a fucking root in the side, because apparently that's what he's doing today.
Super useful.
Or yeah, he's gonna use fucking dancing lights to make it look like there's a big old dick hanging in the ceiling or something,
47.
presumably to distract them. I don't know.
Something awful.
47 points of damage. To the Arachnomancer.
Yes.
Magic Brian!
Oh! Yeah, in his spider, he is both Brians combined.
Incredible.
It is the Omni Brian.
The Omni
So yeah,
Brian.
Torvi fires 3 arrows into this giant spider wizard warlock. Next up, it is your other friends went Rungendeer. Sword Bear.
Yeah, Sword Bear is going to go and attack. Is the matriarch?
You don't see a matriarch. You see a female warrior and a giant spider and an invisible boy.
I'm going to attack the female warrior.
All right.
Okay. Is she paralyzed or no?
Yes. You have
Yes.
advantage.
Fantastic. Okay. So that's going to be 27. 21, sorry. What am I talking about?
Hit.
Big jump. Okay, and then the second attack is going to be 24.
Hit.
Okay.
And then Ro,
since
you're up
it's
next.
paralyzed, it's crit damage. And I get to add my electric damage to it, right? Because I'm a bear.
You do.
Because of my special, yeah. It's a D4. So that is going to be.
Yeah, so double all your damage. Yeah, it's crit. It's crit city.
So the first strike is going to be.
Oh my god, this poor woman. Oh Jesus. She's
First
paralyzed, and she was fighting Ro. She's in a battle stance facing Ro, and from behind Ro, she just sees Sword Bear lumbering towards her.
Look out! Here comes Sword Bear.
So let's see how she
Then
holds up.
24 for the other one.
20 what?
24. So 25 and 24.
Points of damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so like 49 points of damage.
49 points of damage.
Alright. She is still standing, though bloodied.
She was fighting me, right?
Yes.
Cool, so I'll go ahead and take my first swing at her. I'm going to use Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Alright, you have advantage on your strikes because she is paralyzed.
So that's a 25 and a 28.
Hit.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and use Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Don't forget to double it.
Yeah, all your attacks are crits because she is paralyzed.
Tight.
She's dead.
Yeah.
She's about to die. So that'll be fun. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
What can the mage do?
20, 21, 22,
I have to
23,
prepare
24,
for the
25.
mage.
So 30. And then let me add the Divine Smite stuff. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16. So 64 points of damage.
Okay, she's dead.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still have one more attack, so I'll move on to the next closest drow.
All right, that would be the giant spider, or the invisible
He's not
guy.
paralyzed, correct?
The giant spider is paralyzed.
Cool. So that's an automatic crit, correct?
Mm-hmm.
22. It's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh God.
Hey, Magic Brian. 6, 9, 12, 13, 16. Let me make it 22. That's 27 points for the spider.
27. Okay. All right, Spider-Man is still standing. Next up, it is the bad guys. Spider guy, he gets to make a wisdom save at the end of his turn, huh, Jordan? It's like the end of their turn, which is an especially dick move because it means they can't do anything. He fails. So you guys see the arrow that's hanging in the air pluck itself out and some blood goes flying and gets dropped to the ground. So you now don't know his location. But you hear Ragged running towards the northern caves, and you see a flash of light and webs go flying from this empty space as the web spell is cast. And rather than hitting any of you and entangling you, it just blocks up that way that presumably the mage had run through.
No, okay.
He's running away and sealed the exit with webs.
So he used... Wait, so he used webs?
He used web.
Can I counterspell?
You can.
Oh no, everybody froze again.
Oh no, they froze again. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna restart the recording. Start. No, wait. Okay, there we go. We lost internet connection again. We're back. I think web is a low-level spell, like a second level or something.
Yeah.
So I think that you just fucking do it.
Cool.
Like, you just automatically counterspell it. So, like, he casts this spell, you just hear it. Wait, do you have to see them to counterspell?
Let me find the specifics of it.
Let's check that. Is it when a creature you see casts a spell?
It says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
Okay, then. Then you hear it. You hear him casting this. I gotta look.
Oh, wait, no. Time, 1 reaction, which you take when you see a creature within 60 feet of you casting a spell.
Aha!
Yeah.
There it is. Sight is so important to spellcasters. You do not see him, which is a shame because I was going to describe his web fizzling out and being basically silly string.
Cute.
But instead, no, the thing I described before happens. So he does that. He's running away. Next, his friend is still a giant spider who's paralyzed with this purple glow, sort of, these little sprites.
Zavrab, if you can
from Zavrab's spell.
If you can get rid of the fire or the web with some sort of fire.
That's...
You can
Can't
also
you?
get rid of it with some sort of fire.
With your hair?
Would running through it just do it?
No.
Or okay, yeah, because I need
mean,
to have my
Can't you get rid of it with your hair?
I can if I do the burning hands thing, but then like I probably can't hit anybody with it.
Next up, it was their turn. Now it is Zavrab's turn.
So there's no one. Is there anyone left that isn't paralyzed?
No, it's just the Arachnomancer and that mage who escaped.
So then I'm going to cast. I'll try casting Firebolt on the web. See how that works.
Yeah, no, you do it.
Nice.
It's hard to miss.
Cool. You can't talk because you're a bear.
You
I can understand you.
You
He says
understand that
nice.
sentiment.
Wait, so do you need me to roll for it, or?
No.
Okay.
Any 5-foot cube of webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round, dealing 2d4 fire damage to any creature that starts its turn in the fire. So yeah, you do that. You hit it with fire and it burns away a chunk of it.
Okay. How big of a chunk?
Rather. Huh?
How big of a chunk?
At the moment, a 5-foot chunk.
Oh, that's enough.
Yeah.
So next up, Torby.
All right. Can I? What kind of an action would it be to run and pick up my arrow?
I'll say you can do that, but it is not in the same way as he was going.
Okay. Could I make it to the same way he was going? At least past the web.
You can get just past the web.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot him with that arrow. Again.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 11, so 20.
That's 30.
30.
Okay, yeah, you you hit him again. Ah! You hear basically an elvish curse.
All right.
Son of a bitch!
And then when I see my arrow, how far away is he?
He's still pretty far away.
I mean, could I hit him with, like... Oh, wait, no, I can't. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to roll and see if I can...
But let me look at the map.
That out.
He's still standing. He's invisible. Got an arrow in the butt. No, I think he turned a corner and you can hit him with Seeker, but I don't think you can hit him.
But...
Okay.
Within
how did you roll for damage?
Yes, I got a 9.
Okay.
All right.
But he does have to make a concentration check.
In case he rolls a natural 1.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna.
You can do 2 more arrows into the Arachnomancer.
Well, but then he's just gonna take his arrow out. I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Should I do sharpshooter? I have disadvantage. I'm gonna do sharpshooter because if I don't hit, I don't hit. It's a 17, so that would be a 12 plus 11, or.
Go ahead.
A 9 plus 11. So the lowest is a soft 20.
Okay.
For that one hit.
Yeah, the hit. Gosberg is gonna attack the Arachnomancer.
Alright.
Oh, wait, he crits. Yes.
I have one more. Oh, wait, no. I have to roll for the damage for that one first. And this will be sharpshooter because I called it.
Okay. All right.
23.
23. Okay.
Concentration check.
Failure. He's visible.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to shoot him. Sharpshooter again. And this time I can see him, so it's a straight roll, right?
Yeah.
That's a soft 20. Yeah.
That'll hit. Yeah, you kill him.
Okay.
That mage is dead.
Mage be dead.
Now there's only the Arachnomancer. Gosberg runs up and hits him. Spider! Spider! Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Does it die?
It's like the ones that used to live under my house!
Oh my gosh.
It is not dead.
Maybe we should keep it alive and question it.
Before you do that, is it my turn?
Yes.
I say.
Flindle does something stupid and unimportant.
Kill it with fire? How about lightning? And I'm going to as I say that, I'm transforming out of a bear with my bonus action, and I cast Call Lightning on his ass.
Oh,
You need a higher ceiling for that.
Do I need it really? Is it less than 10 feet tall? The ceiling?
The ceiling? Wait. How tall do you need the fucking ceiling for
A
this?
storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder that is 10 feet tall.
with a 60-foot radius.
Am I thinking of a different spell? Call lightning.
Yeah, Call Lightning. It doesn't say.
In the shape. You need on a point 100 feet directly above you. The storm in a point in the air where the storm cloud
it
could
does
appear.
better if it's outside, but
yeah,
it doesn't need to be outside.
No, this room is too small for you to cast that. Like it has to be 100 feet above you. You're essentially like you create a storm cloud or take command of an existing storm cloud.
Yeah, all right. Fine then.
So yeah, it would. That will not.
Fine.
I don't even care. But what I am gonna do is, since I can't do that,
Walk up to him and just jolt him.
I'm just gonna hit him with my sword.
All right. Do you want to keep being a bear?
No, I'll just transform out of that and just hit him. Let's see.
Bringing the
He's still paralyzed.
Oh, is he? Great. So what do you do if you're paralyzed but you get a natural 20?
I mean, he's mentally praying, but it is still all crit city.
Yeah.
And he is still a giant spider.
Yeah.
There's not much he can do.
That's going to be 23 points.
Okay.
One. And then I got another natural 20 in the same one.
Shut up.
It's such a waste.
Yeah.
Jonathan died.
Jonathan, your camera's off.
Oh, sorry. How about now?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 22 points of damage as well.
All right. Yeah, so you bring your sword into this arachnomancer. And you kill him, and the spell breaks off as he dies, and he like does what dead spiders do, and he's on his back.
That's kind of.
That's awesome.
And then he becomes a person again, and he's like, dead. They disconnected again.
Yep.
We lost internet again.
Yep. Hideous.
I'm just gonna keep it small now.
Okay.
Fuck it. So you guys defeated the drow. Torvi, you go over to pick up your arrow, presumably, and you find that as your friends are cleaning that up, you go over and his body is not there.
Of course not.
You can see the blood trail. It's been dragged.
Oh.
To the east of it.
All right.
Follow the trail, I guess.
No, not yet. I'm out of everything.
Well, actually,
except
what
for
I'm
burning
going
hands.
to do is I'm just going to scout ahead a little bit while you get a short rest going.
Okay.
All right.
See, I'll start taking my short rest.
Cast Veil of Dusk on myself. And what that does is it gives me a +1 to my AC and also gives me stealth advantage.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So my armor class is 19 right now.
Awesome.
And yeah, I'm gonna scout ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make a stealth roll here.
All right, you reached the area where the drow's body was. It still had your arrow in it.
Okay. I'm going to pull that out and toss it to Torvi.
Oh no, you didn't find the air. You didn't find the body.
Okay.
You reached the area where Torvi is, where the body should have been.
Is the arrow still there, or is it gone?
The arrow is gone with the body.
Okay.
I mean, you see the blood trail.
All right, we're going after it.
1 second. I'm going to just move ahead a little bit.
All right, yeah, make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. That's a 19.
All right. You are not heard as you approach closer into where the body was dragged, and you hear this disgusting slurping sound.
Okay.
And you peer around the corner, and you see the drow's body being held, and its head is almost completely covered up by this humanoid creature standing over it with tentacles wrapped around its head as it is feasting on the drow's brain.
We have to kill it now.
It looks something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
We have to kill it now.
And that's where we'll leave off because we lost half our party. And our internet connection keeps going out.
Yeah.
You took my arrow.
Took the arrow. I took the drow's brain. Who do you think lost more?
Me.
Lost his life, lost his brain.
I don't care.
His job. Health benefits.
Okay, we didn't get as much done as we wanted, but the fucking giants, man, they have too many goddamn hit points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although we dealt with the giants pretty quickly.
It's just
this was not an especially long game. This time.
We'll do more next time.
Hmm.
It's just hard with the whole thing.
Yeah, the bullshit. We only got. This was like a 3-hour game or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we really only had time for combat.
What's great though is since we're all kind of quarantined, we can all just probably start up pretty soon after as well.
Oh yeah. No, we are definitely gonna play more.
But yeah.
If not this, we definitely have other games.
Did you start the recording?
No, I did not. Okay, we'll cut ahead of this.
Okay.
So with that, we'll end the session here. Goodbye.
Goodbye.